Samantha ends her shift at the home of the pot garden store. Her footsteps echo through the aisles as she heads to the garden. She does her walkthrough every night, making sure that no one is still there. But she sees the garden gnomes. Every time she comes back, they're in different spots. Shrugging off her inner thoughts, she locks the garden and continues through the rest of the store. With nothing out of the ordinary, she closes and locks the front door. With her back turned to the parking lot, she feels a chill running down her spine. Grabbing her pepper spray, she swings around and sees an empty parking lot. Just her and her car. Letting out a sigh, she puts her keys into her pocket and heads home. As the camera pans over to the garden, we see the garden gnomes gathering around the tree in the center of the garden. This is Garden Nights, and I will be your keeper. Welcome to Tabletop Dorks. I'm MavenChallenger, your GM for today's one-shot, followed by these dorky players. First, we have Zeus.
Ooh, get off the stage.
We also have Chemistry Sloth.
Hey guys, this is Chemistry Sloth. I'm playing as Gnome Hauer, the Mushroom Mystic.
We have Moonshot.
Hi everybody, I'm playing as Fern. I'm very excited to go from being a halfling to a gnome. Still staying on the small side of things. Glad to have you here.
We have Mrs. Lady Lobster.
Hi, I'm new here. I'm gonna be playing Lilac, the pointy hat prodigy. This is super exciting.
And then we have Spooner.
Hello, I'm Spooner. I'll be playing, oh my goodness. It is Dewdrop Underhill. I'm just a typical ordinary gnome. You've probably seen me out in your yard. Come say hi every once in a while.
This is our first stream of a somewhat of a two-part series that I've called Garden Nights. And come back in 2 weeks and we'll have part 2. Before we get into today's session, if you're on YouTube, feel free to like the video and subscribe for more amazing one-shots like these. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to drop a follow for more TTRPG streams. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So let's get the music going. There we go.
Pump up the jams.
They're amazing.
We start our story in the Home of the Pot hardware store. The sun begins to set, and as you shake off the cold stone from your body and you look around to the various plants and farm tools around you, you're standing on a table, and as you see over the edge, a small set of hands pop up over the ledge, and that is followed by a pointy hat that pulls himself up, and you see a bearded gnome with a white beard stained with dirt and grime. He struggles to pull himself up, but after a few seconds he swings his squat body over the ledge as he stands there and dusts himself off. Hello, I am Terry. I am what you guys may know as the welcome wagon here. It's a pleasure to meet the 5 of you. What are your names? Go ahead. Yeah, you're all just standing there on the table with them.
I'm just confused, standing around, just looking at my hands.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jasper. It's a pleasure to meet you. And that is actually a very valid point. There are a couple of basic rules here that I must share with you. First off, rule number 1 for being a gnome, avoid humans at all costs. We don't quite get along with humans. They usually end up breaking us because they're scared of magic. So we do our best to avoid them, and if you ever happen to get caught by a human, just do your best to pretend to be stone, and usually they just ignore you and keep on moving on. We don't try to fight the humans. They live in their world, we live in ours, and most of the time at night they're asleep anyway, and then during the day we're stoned, so it doesn't really matter. So we just try and live amicably. So at peace with one another. So that's the first basic rule. The second basic rule is animals are usually okay, but not always, so be very wary when you run into an animal, because some are just pleasant and they'll help you along your way. Others are outright detestable.
Hey man, you don't have to worry about anything about that. I'm really good with animals. You hear instead this one saying,
Oh, and you, sir, what's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, man. My name is Nomauer.
Nice to meet you, Gnomehauer. And
Oh yeah, some things, man. Don't mind if I do. I'll absolutely. You know, I got some of my mushrooms over here. If you want some, I got a lot of them. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you.
And the third rule of gnomage is be very careful of keeping your porcelain bodies in good shape, because when you are cracked, you are just in severe danger. So be very careful with that and just try not to get yourself hurt. Now, if you will all follow me, I will show you around the place.
Fern's gonna pick up this like watering can, if you don't mind, that she's carrying, and she's gonna kind of look into it. And she'll be like, "Yeah, you hear that, Gloria? We have to be careful. I've always told you to be careful. So you remember that when you tell me to go out there and be brave. Just remember that I told you that we have to be careful. Okay, all right, we're ready."
Okay, well, follow me. And he walks back over the edge and has his back to the ledge and just puts his arms out in a T pose and just falls backwards. And as you guys glance over the edge, you see that he landed in a like Easter basket full of hay, and he just hops right out and says, "You coming?"
Oh, Assassin's Creed style? Is that what's happening right now?
I just run in right after him.
Okay, I want you to make a I'll call an act under pressure roll.
Oh, okay. 2d6s.
2d6s and add your what modifier is that?
Cool.
That is a cool roll under pressure.
Yes, that is an act. That's a cool roll. Sorry.
It's a
Oh,
cool
that's
roll.
a cool roll.
No modifying. It's a 7.
Oh, sorry. You got a 7. Sorry. So with a 7 is a mixed success in this game. So you just barely succeeded. If you had rolled a 6 or lower, you fail. So
Ooh.
you get to succeed, but at a cost, is how this works. So I'm going to say you fall and you make it in just fine, but one of your items flies off you and lands on the ground probably 10 feet away from you.
My heavens. Let me get that there, chap.
Okay. Anyone else?
So I kind of hopefully take off my hat and pull out a rope to lower myself down. If that's
Okay, that is one of your moves. You're able to do that. So you're able to tie that to something sturdy on the table and start climbing down it.
Okay. Yes.
I know they've
Oh,
been
yeah.
paused.
Wait. The... Oh. Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I don't know if that's worse.
Oh, you're smoking cells? You're the
How's the taste?
little bit of copper, a little nickel.
Don't smoke batteries, kids.
Or they'll smoke you.
So what do the other three of you do?
Yes.
So one of the things about Gnome Hauer, you'll see in the avatar, he's sitting on a raptor. And so I think honestly just one of the employees was just like, you know what, this will be funny, and just sat me on there, and I couldn't move, so I've been there the entire day. And me and this little dinosaur ornament have been getting to know each other all day, unbeknownst to everyone. And so now we're the raptor's kind of just an extension of me. And his name is Sprinkles.
Oh, stop. That's so cute.
And
The
so
raptor.
and so I just look to Sprinkles. I'm like, all right, man, let's go. Let's do it. And he's just like, and he's just
So if I hear you correctly, you hopped off the edge, or
Yeah.
well, you had your raptor hop off the edge. Okay, make another act under pressure roll.
I add the two together, right?
Yeah, add the two together and then add your cool.
Which I have 0, so 9.
Okay, a 9 is another mixed success. So I will say you make it just barely, and you fall off your raptor in the process.
All right, come on, wait. Let's get going.
Yeah. No, good idea. Maybe you should go first. Wait, what's that, Gloria? We should be brave and we should go first? Okay, Gloria. And so she's gonna run and jump off the table and like surfboard down on her watering can.
Okay. You know what roll to make. Same as everyone
I was
else.
wondering if she could do it aggressively enough that she's like attacking this hay bale.
Sure. I don't know if that really gives you any bonuses or anything, but you can certainly attack the hay bale with your.
Okay, it's still act under pressure, which is still using cool, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you can give me another thing. Were you trying to use a kick some butt move? Is that
yes, absolutely yes. But I don't think it's
Okay.
gonna make a difference. So
Sure, you can kick some butt as you attack this basket with hay.
Is it like
it's
Sonic's homing attack? You jump up and you start spinning.
yes. There's just like a little spiral of water sprayed out of the watering can as she goes down. It's a 9.
It's a 9, another mixed success. So your watering can goes flying across the floor as you land in the basket.
Oh, don't worry, man. I was doing the best first.
I have no idea what you said.
I give that landing a 8.5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I agree right there.
You see Terry at the bottom go, "What's taking you so long up there, Jasper?" Okay. You easily make it down the rope. That's not a difficult thing to do, so nope.
Pickles there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll move my mic further. Is that better?
And
I can still turn it. I'll turn it down a little then. Okay. So,
everyone's in the hay bales now, right?
yes.
I just kind of yank the rope or whatever, and then just kind of it drops from wherever how high it is. So I have it.
It wasn't attached to anything? How did you just make it down the rope if it wasn't attached
I was
to
gonna
anything?
say,
Attached to the
whoa.
table and some I don't know special. I don't know.
There are special
you're
knots
really
that do
skilled.
that, but I'm
No,
gonna
I'm not
say-
criticizing. I'm just impressed. That's amazing.
I'm just gonna say make a
Survivalist.
cool roll to see if you can get this rope to actually undo.
Okay.
There was like 3 or 4 of them right there.
It's okay. We won't tell the DM. Shh.
A 9.
A 9? Okay. So the rope does come loose and fall straight down, but smacks you straight in the face and knocks you to the ground.
Ow.
It was not very cool.
Are you okay? That looked like it could have been really painful.
Yeah. A little dazed.
Can I
Terry
reach an
comes
arm and
pushing
help
over
her
to you.
up?
Are you okay? Are you cracked anywhere?
That's a great question. I don't know.
No, you're not cracked.
Okay.
I should probably just clarify. If you take 4 or more harm, you will become cracked.
Ow.
Cracked.
Come cracked out.
Good.
I can finally
Well-
rank up in Marvel novels.
Now that we're all here, let's go ahead and head out to the garden. And you can all make your way to the map, and we're all here in the garden. I was having issues adding NPCs to this, so there's no maps or no other characters other than you guys.
Oh, I knew it was coming, but
Hmm.
goodness gracious. It's so soon.
I step away from Jasper.
Well, that was Zeus. That was straight up.
Oh, okay.
Would I have had a chance to collect my watering can?
Oh yeah, 100%. That's
Okay.
no problem. So if you guys dropped anything, it's fine to have picked up. You're not in any sort of high pressure situation right now. So I assume if you have an item, you always have that item unless something drastic happens.
Okay, so they don't have limited use.
No, you have unlimited use of all of your items.
Yeah.
Does that
And
include,
Maven. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Lobster.
does that include pulling stuff out of my hat, or can I only pull out the rope?
Your hat that's one of your moves, I believe. So if you read under your moves,
One small item. Is that one small item my hat? I'm sorry, my rope.
okay, so where'd you, oh, okay, so for your items, yes, but you also have your Hat of Wonders ability. So from now on, you can roll plus weird to pull something useful but unpredictable out of your hat, and I'll decide what it is.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
So anytime you need something for the situation, just say you're gonna pull something out of your hat, and you'll roll plus weird to see what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't notice that I had a spore pouch until just now, and I would have done something different had I known.
It's like we should read our character sheets, maybe. I still think.
I've had them ready for a week, guys.
I'm sorry.
And
But I
I've
also have
only
a
been ready for
question.
3 hours. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Maven, I was gonna ask if just for flavor, in the items it's listed as a leaky canteen. Are you okay if it's a leaky watering can instead?
Yeah, 100%. That's fine.
Okay. All right, thanks.
These character sheets are more of guidelines than anything, and as we play, don't I said read your moves and everything, but try to make it more narrative. Don't say you're trying to make a certain move. So describe what you do, and then if you need to attribute a move to it, if I don't catch on to it, just say your move name after that.
Got it.
But this is... Yeah, that would work.
But in Jasper's voice. I feel like he goes in a coughing fit halfway through.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Well, everyone, to our left here, you can see the pumpkin patch. To our right is the berry bushes. And as we head further south, you can see the meeting tree. This is where we have meetings when we need to address things or anything like that. Over to the east, there are the rose bushes. Over beyond that bench over there. And down in the southeast, there's a mushroom grove, which I think you, Mr. Nomenhauer, was it?
Nomenhauer.
Nomenhauer. There's a mushroom grove down there as well, if you're interested.
Nomenhauer.
But if you'll all
No way.
follow me, I will show you our specialty, basically. Kind of what we do around here. So if you follow me down this path, and do you guys see the path down at the bottom? I'm not sure if you're keeping up. I'm trying to use my... Okay.
Someone's speed running. Look at them.
Whoa! They're so fast!
Shoved-
How far are we going? Ah!
Running around at the speed of sound.
So if you follow me over here, and he walks over to the brick wall right here and
are these?
knocks on it, and it magically starts to glow and unfold, leading into a tunnel. So, and he starts walking in the tunnel. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jasper, old chap. What could go wrong?
Jasper, I think you would enjoy seeing our treasure room. So
Treasure, you say?
as you all head in, we are now in the treasure room. You can see piles of gold and
Wow.
miscellaneous tools, different coins made of copper, nickel, and things of the such. You see barrels and fire troves with a big altar in the middle and a pedestal on top of that altar. There's a couple pieces of furniture and books for you to sit at and enjoy. And you hear Terry say, "Welcome to our treasure room. This is what we mainly do is we take our treasures and we protect them. The most notorious thieves of these treasures are the fairies and the fae. We really don't get along with them. Hate them and their wings. But fairies, they are shorter than us usually, and they fly around with wings and they help grow plants as well, but they're more full of mischief and chaos, and they can just be a pain in the butt.
I've had an encounter with them before.
If they come and attack, I would very gladly ask you to do so.
Wait, Lilac
And I'm
said she had a
sorry,
plan.
Miss
What was your
Fern,
idea?
did you say something?
No, I was listening to Lilac.
Lilac, I'm sorry. I said the wrong name.
I just said I've had an encounter before. They're really like mosquitoes. You might want to cover your arms. They're annoying. Like
Little annoying bugs that suck blood. You don't have to worry about mosquitoes. Our skin's made of stone, you see. And he points at his hand.
Gloria, did you know we were made out of stone?
Well, some are made of stone, some are made of terracotta. That's up to you guys if you're made of stone or terracotta.
I consider myself porcelain.
Okay, good enough.
That's it. I'm not fancy.
Does that mean you're more
So, one of our greatest treasures here is on this pedestal, and you see Terry walk up to the pedestal, and he gets about like right up the stairs, but doesn't even make it to it, and he just freezes in his footsteps. Oh no!
Fern also freezes.
What are you doing there, Finn?
It's
What's
missing.
happening?
It's missing, and
What
you
do you
see
mean?
him now rush forward to the pedestal, and you guys can see, if you guys take a look, that there is like an imprint of where something had sat there for a very long time, but it is no longer there.
My goodness. You guys got a dust down here. Look at the imprint here.
I hate to ask you all on this on your first day, but would you guys mind helping me find this? Find who stole it and return it? Yes.
I know, man, but if there's a reward out there,
You know
let
what?
me know if there is a reward.
I don't think anyone has any idea what you're saying.
I agree with him. Yes.
Maybe there is somebody else over there.
Y'all, he has words of wisdom. You need to listen.
What's what's missing? Shouldn't we kind of know what we'd be looking for before we agreed to go looking for the thing that we don't know that we're looking for?
That's a very fair point. It is this symbol of basically 3 circles. It's like an amulet without the chain. It's just kind of the pendant itself. And it's got 3 circles, and it's I don't really know how else to describe that. It's a
What's in it for us?
Oh, I agree with Lilac. What's in it for us?
That does, I mean.
You're welcome to take some gold when you leave.
I want the couch.
I forgot to also mention, this will not be a permanent home. Here, we are in somewhat of a halfway house. Eventually, you will be taken by humans to your future destinations, where you will go on your own grand adventures there. But for now, we are here in the home of the pot.
So you kind of
Now,
could call
sir-
this like our gnome away from gnome?
Yes. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that one.
Oh God!
See,
the
Gloria, I
face
told you it
palming
wasn't
so
even
hard.
funny. It wasn't funny. They rolled their eyes at us, Gloria. We're not cool.
So, will you all help?
Yeah, good, you mean.
Sure, if I get the couch.
Count me in.
Did you say you want the couch?
Sure did.
That's like 6 to 8 times your size? That's not gnome
There's a
size,
couch
by
in
the
here?
way.
Oh my goodness!
Everything in here is human sized.
Oh.
So like the hammer is as tall as you.
That means that gold is heavy.
They're like
Holy!
coins are like as big as your head.
I'm only
Well, you're
grabbing
about like
one.
You're roughly 1 foot tall usually.
Wow.
There, you can be a little taller or shorter if you want, but
Can I
that's
take
roughly
it?
your size. What
You
was
know,
that?
can I have this sickle while I'm out there, so to have a weapon?
Sure, you can take that.
Ah, excellent.
So just go ahead and add that to your inventory. You now have a sickle. It's going to be 2 harm and messy. Mm-hmm.
No. No. Stop.
Hmm.
So,
Why is this pendant so important? It seems like it's been here for a long time.
it is the source of some of our magic. So it helps us grow the plants here, and just it actually wards off a lot of the darker creatures.
Like fairies?
What was that?
Darker than fairies?
Oh, the fairies are they're still technically creatures of light. They're just chaotic. The darker creatures are the ones that would destroy us without a second thought.
Oh yeah, like my boy Terry, I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw him this earlier, like.
He said he knows what you're talking about, but I still don't.
So the humans don't actively try to destroy us. They only get freaked out if they see us moving. The darker creatures, on the other hand, they would destroy us on sight. Those are creatures of dark magic. So, one other thing that's in it for you is while you're here, if we retrieve this object, you will be safe from a lot of the darker magics. Oh,
Oh, I
we
thought you were pausing to take an inhale.
Does
Magic.
it matter that much?
Yeah.
Gosh.
We use nature magic. We help things grow and survive. We don't use the magic of destruction. Yes.
Terry, you said it.
We don't necessarily kill humans. Fairies on a self-defense basis. And yeah, you
situational.
can
I
kill
like
any
it.
dark creatures you run into.
How will we know them when we see them?
If they're attacking you, you're pretty sure it's gonna try and kill you.
I can see that.
Do they have pointy
Um,
teeth?
Well, they have a
Usually, yeah. All
smell.
that all encompasses it. They've got little black wisps of smoke. What was that? No, most of them do not talk to water canteens.
You hear that, Gloria? They don't talk to their water canteens.
There we go. Say most of them, not all of them. Hey, you don't talk about sprinkles that way.
Hey, whoa! You're offending him, Jasper. Easy now.
So, normally, creatures like that, and he points to the raptor, don't come to life. But because you were all just recently created, the creation magic must have spread a bit and included the raptor with you, which is interesting. I've never
Yeah,
seen that
that's
happen
what I'm
before.
getting.
But I don't get it. Jasper, how would you even know that that's something that's not normal if you've never actually been alive before? Stop smoking whatever you're smoking and maybe it'll clear up a little bit.
All I want.
I said, you're gonna try one of these, and then
Hand him some mushrooms that I just have in my pocket.
Were those growing out of your pocket?
I grow out of my pocket, in my feet, on my toes, on my hands, in them anywhere.
Toe mushrooms?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I like Gnome Hauer. He seems like a fun guy.
So,
I guess.
I don't know if I get the couch.
if you can
are
take
you
the
gonna
couch
do with
with
the
you, you are
couch?
welcome
You
to have
know,
it.
someone's gonna need to help you pick that thing up. That's
Oh my gosh, hey, Gloria and I come over?
Sure. You'll help me move this couch.
Absolutely. Gloria's not much help though. She's kind of, well, she's not as strong as I am, but I can definitely help a lot. I'm pretty strong.
Moral support works.
Yeah, Gloria, you hear that? You're supposed to be hyping us up, okay?
I grabbed the rope.
So, it's settled then? You guys will help?
Sure.
I don't know what we're looking for. I just remember 3 circles, so I'll give my best.
Don't smoke mushrooms, kids.
Don't smoke batteries too.
We already clarified that. We're just doubling down on the batteries thing
Yeah,
now?
but that's what Zeus is doing.
You just sprout a mushroom on your head.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Or
gonna
it pushes
be.
the hat up.
It's
Actually,
gonna
I
be.
wanted to push the hat up.
It's gonna be the veiled lady, Phallus Induciatus.
Oh.
Make a weird roll. Plus weird.
You said you're minus
I
one.
remember you
for
said you're negative weird,
negative
so
weird.
Seven. So, do you want this mushroom to grow on you or no?
I sent a picture of it to our chat. Take
Oh, there's
look
a
and you can
picture?
decide. Yeah.
yes. Yes. Yes,
I don't
grow
think
it.
you get to see it
Yes.
to decide if you want it or not. That's kind of meta gaming. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
gonna
metagaming.
tell me how I play this.
Say yes. Just
You're
say
right, right,
yes. You want it.
Okay.
That's what Jasper
So-
would do.
Because what
That's
he
Jasper
rolled,
would want.
it doesn't like push up. I think it kind of just forms out of the side of his hat and looks now like he's wearing a veil.
Oh,
What
Jasper.
does he smoke
Look at
through that?
you.
You're glowing.
You're glowing.
Oh, that looks real nice on you, Mug.
You're actually having a hard time smoking now because there's a veil in the way.
You're all trying to get it through.
Like,
So, I will leave you all here to look for clues, and I will start patrolling the grounds to see if anyone else has seen anything.
hey Jasper, can I try that cigar you have? Can I try that cigar? Oh, and she's gonna dunk it in her water pitcher and be like, Gloria, how could you? Big draw.
So, how do you guys want to look for clues or anything like that around here?
Hmm.
Okay, make an investigative mystery roll, which would be a plus sharp.
Oh.
You can't find anything as you start searching the tunnel. Go ahead, because you failed your roll, add 1 on your experience counter. That'll be on the first page.
On the stats.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else
Fern-
want to look for
Fern would
anything
like
or do
to
anything?
check out like the actual imprint of the pendant itself and see if it
Okay.
was like, can she tell if this pendant was like dragged off of the pedestal or just picked straight up, or like try to figure out how it was moved from where it was sitting.
Okay. Investigate.
Okay. Oh, I don't think it's good though because it's sharp. It's a
Yep.
9.
9?
Yes.
That is a... Is that a... Hold on. I can't remember if that's a mixed success or a real success.
I think it's
7, 8,
still
9.
mixed.
It's mixed. Yep. Sorry. So, yep. I'll say you can see it was grabbed and pulled off. So it wasn't like picked up gently, it was dragged off. But that's all you can tell.
Disrespectful to this magical pendant.
What do you mean?
It looks like somebody just dragged it right off of where it was sitting.
Hmm.
You could have broken.
So they were in a swift movement, trying to get in and out.
That's called hurry.
Precisely.
I looked at Sprinkles and I said, Sprinkles, I'm gonna go this way, you're gonna go that way. And Sprinkles and I just have an understanding that I'm gonna go off this way. Sprinkles is gonna go off that way. And we're just looking for sticks. I just want to collect sticks. I was half listening to everything that Terry was saying, and all I was thinking about was looking for sticks.
You can pick up sticks. That's something anyone can do, so you don't need to make any
I like
rules for that.
sticks.
No, but
Roll for
I want to
sticks.
just do like a passive, just like see if I find anything interesting as I'm collecting.
Okay, make an investigate a mystery roll with a -1 because you're not actually investigating it.
Okay. Which one is that?
That'd be a
Oh,
sharp.
investigate a mystery sharp. Okay. I have +0 with pretty much everything. I only have 2 modifiers.
Oh
That's
shoot!
most of us. That's most of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's a 10.
Even with the -1?
Yep. No, it was 11
Whoa.
that I rolled.
You rolled a 5 and a 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
First great success. So you get as many 6s as you want. Let's start with that. No problem. But in the process, you see a small little bunch of sticks that had pulled off some fur.
Hmm.
So there is a clump of fur wrapped up in these sticks.
Man, that's weird. I don't know about this one, but I'm just gonna hold on to this for right now.
I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I'm not going to share it with the group.
Okay.
And then Lilac, she kind of shimmies away over to this barrel right here. Kind of looks around, and then she wants to jump in and look inside the barrel.
She's gonna jump in the barrel.
You jumped in the barrel, man.
barrel.
Well, jump in the
Goodness,
water.
Zeus.
It's gonna do a barrel roll.
Gonna do a barrel roll.
So
Do
the
a barrel
barrel
roll?
I know what shot.
just has a bunch of seeds in it.
Oh,
So you jump in and you're now just standing on a ton of seeds.
oh.
This could come in handy. You know.
Eat one.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Gloria, why would you suggest that? That's crazy.
I just kind of lick one, I guess. It's like pumpkin.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say yes.
That's good for Zeus. He finally has buds.
Nice. Nice.
As you lick the seed, it just tastes like dirt.
Oh. That's disgusting. Wonder-
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you put it back in, or what do you do with the licked seed?
I guess I eat it. Might as well finish it.
Okay. So, is there anything else anyone wants to try and investigate in this room, or do you guys want to head back out?
You know, now I want to look at this chair. It's a nice looking chair. This green one here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigate, or well, plus sharp.
Oh shoot. 9.
9.
Almost.
You actually see a couple of claw marks in the chair.
Huh.
And
You know,
can
guys, I think
tell
an animal
from
was
the
here.
stuffing that it's not been the stuffing has not been exposed to the air for a long time. This happened recently, so this gash in the chair is new.
I yell, everyone, I have a clue.
Yeah. I'll let you make that as another roll, but you are going to have a -1 from your failure earlier. Yep, plus sharp, -1 on top of that. Okay.
What you got there, goddamn bud?
I didn't know it was contagious. Oh no, it's spreading.
Yeah, the spores are slowly spreading and infecting you all. This is turning
Well,
into The
everyone-
Last of Us.
Okay, everyone, we got over here. Got it. No, we seem to have a bit of a wild animal that have come through, and it's not too long ago. As you can see, the stuffing is fresh, as if it has just been missed by us coming in.
Maybe it's hiding.
I love it. It's great. Well, if it was an animal, maybe we should look for track marks or something.
I overhear you guys say something about an animal, and I remember the bundle of sticks that I have. I was like, "Oh man, you talking about some animal? You know, look at this weird thing that I got." And I show the bundle of sticks, and
He wants us to look at his bundle of sticks.
And I'm going to use my fungal sight, and so as I'm showing it off, I touch the hair by mistake. And so use weird instead of sharp when investigating through intuition or psychedelic visions. So I'm going to roll weird to see if I have a like psychedelic experience touching the hair.
Wow.
That's
Hold on, you got
tricky.
some type of that's so Raven type of thing over there? God dang.
That's an 11.
Look at
That's
man,
an
look at this.
Oh.
So, as you show it to them, your eyes go wide as your skin makes contact with the fur, and you see red eyes eyeing someone from the treetops, and you can see a human being locking the front door of the home of the pot from the creatures from the tree, and the person walks away. Yeah, that's what you see.
Hey man, that was weird. You guys see that?
See what?
What are you talking about, bud?
I was one of them giants right over there who was looking over at me, and I was right over here. Just looking at me, and I was looking up over here, and we were just looking at each other. We were just going,
I think you've been eating too many mushrooms, buddy.
You know, the good part is that you stayed still.
I'm so glad the only person that we can't understand is the one that found the most important information. That's really great. I seen important. He just like, and then he came back.
I think what we're looking for is one of them there dark creatures that they were talking about earlier.
What?
I got something about there.
I was talking about earlier. Could you like maybe just slow down?
Go ahead and make your roll. You can see that the entire rug is torn up from claw marks. And underneath, you see that it's clearly more than one set of claw marks. Like, there were more than one creature walking through here. There was at least 3.
There's a lot of things I don't like. I don't like spiders. Apparently, I don't like fairies. Apparently, I also don't like mosquitoes.
How are you afraid of mosquitoes? They can't bite you.
She said they were dark things, dark creatures.
Yeah, they suck blood. It's like a vampire.
That's not okay. That's scary. But what did you find? A bowler? No. What is that? What is that actually called?
least 3, you say. Just like the 3 circles.
Yeah, that magical item is taken. We already knew that. That's why we're here.
No kidding, Sherlock. You've got the hat, yet you don't know where it's from.
Somewhere out there,
it suits
there's
you.
there's a gnome designed like Sherlock Holmes, and his hat just fell off, and you stole it. I figured out why
How many of
lilac
those
wants
hats
that,
do you
that
have?
couch. It's the color of lilacs. Is that why you were so drawn to the couch?
I don't know. I just like large items.
Speaking of everything in here, can I check out this bookcase over here?
Sure. I'll save you guys a little bit of time. The couch is actually in decent order. Nothing really crazy over there. And the bookshelf, it's ragged. A lot of the books are old and used. There's a lot of ones that are just weird and don't seem to make sense to you, like what they're about. Like most of them from the ones. What's your sharp?
I think I'm 0. Yeah, I'm at 0.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of gardens and of not buildings, but like sheds and things like that. When you look at the pictures, and then some of them just stand out of the blue altogether, and they're like red with circles and letters that you can't read. So,
Do any of them have the symbol that was described to us of the pendant, like the 3 circles?
none of them have that symbol.
I like picture books, but this is not the time.
Lilac kind of walks down to this like dead cow or whatever. Just kind of
See that?
tries to investigate this one over here.
My gosh, it's like a moose.
Wait, where is this?
Bottom left.
Oh, that's a deer's head, just mounted in the corner.
Just
Oh,
staring
dear.
at us.
Yep.
I freeze, staring at it.
Like a deer in the headlights.
It's just the head mounted on the wall.
Start going, guys, don't move. I think it's gonna get me.
I also lock eyes with it, and then I just turn to stone.
I
think I see it blink.
There's something about this. I got a little word.
Can I just do a blast of water wall on the dewdrop? Because he said, I think it's going to get me. And so just instinctively, just water shield on him.
Sure.
Great. Just a spray of water as I just chuck my watering can and just splashes over you. You feel a little bit safer than usual. Good job, Gloria. That'll keep him safe from the dead deer on the wall.
I say thank you, Gloria too.
He said thank you, Gloria. She only talks to me.
Oh. Well, thanks for telling her.
He said
Let's
thanks
say
for
it.
telling you.
I'm gonna say Sporecast, and I throw my spores at it.
Poor Maven's like, there's actually stuff for you guys to buy.
No, I was
Leave
prepared
the
for
weird
this.
stuff alone.
This is not the weirdest group I've had.
Not
For
yet.
these
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled an 8, by the way.
We've won sloth over to our ways.
Oh, that's an 8 weird.
Yeah.
The mushroom spores mushrooms start growing out of its nose and eyes.
Oh, nice. You know,
Now I start
So now I
moving
can't
after
see you.
seeing that.
wait, there's a mushroom called the bloody tooth fungus. Since it's a mixed
Oh.
success, it just starts like oozing like red liquid out.
That's so crazy.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think he has a mushroom shirt on if he doesn't know that much about
Two
fungi?
mushroom shirts on.
You know what,
Two mushroom
Zeus? Zeus, you can say he's a fun guy.
Okay, I already
also have a
used
shirt
that
that says
joke.
fungi.
Boom.
I know.
Yeah, but he said it
No.
louder.
I do believe
And
in
he's a man.
recycling. Whoa. Hold on.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, the sexist audience and the non-sexist audience. We're catching both audiences.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I can't catch the smoke.
Okay. So, is there any more investigation, or are you guys happy and ready to go look around outside?
Can I have Sprinkles
know-
smell the hair, like to track it? I
What
don't know.
was that?
Can I present the hair to Sprinkles
It's a
Have him
blood
sniff it.
raptor.
and see if he can get a scent off of it?
And then Chris Pratt appears.
Yeah. So, make an investigation or investigate a mystery. So that's a sharp roll.
Okay, so +0. That's a 3.
Never wish
Yeah,
I was
no.
a raptor so much.
You can mark experience, but no, he can't seem to get the scent.
Try again later.
It's not
Think
wanting
here.
to do it now.
Are there any other entrances in this
There are
treasure room?
there are no other entrances.
Can I inspect the walls and maybe the ceiling just to see if there's any other? Like, I want to narrow down. They must have come in and out of this one door, but I want to just narrow down if there's
Investigate
any
a
other.
mystery.
Okay.
I
which
will
is
say
still-
the rugs by the front door did get
Sharp?
torn up a ton.
Okay, but it's still sharp.
Yeah,
You gotta
Let's just do it
you
with
gotta
the board.
be very
Oh,
distinct when
a
you're looking.
3.
that's a 3. That's a failure. You don't notice anything, but go ahead and mark experience.
Yeah. That wasn't the important part. That was a great time to get experience.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one thing I love about the system is just like even bad rolls are somewhat good.
There's a life lesson in there somewhere. When bad things happen to you, you're just gaining valuable experience.
Always look on the bright
Well-
side of life.
Thanks, Monty Python.
Cast spores on a deer head. I think there's a lot to learn here.
I think we gotta say in game so YouTube doesn't get mad.
Don't smoke
Sorry,
it.
YouTube.
Did you said you left? Okay. Did
left that already.
anyone
He
else
said, "I'm
follow,
outta here."
or are you guys all still looking around?
You know what? I'm gonna lick my finger and start feeling for wind.
You only feel the airflow coming from the main tunnel.
Interesting. Well, Wait on me, Jasper. I'm right
Didn't
behind
just
you,
get
friend.
Doused in water. You couldn't have felt it from just.
You know, being a little wet, it would have helped, but a little saliva always does the best.
Involved process.
I mean, it's
I
better
think
to
it's time
do
to
just
go.
spit on it, pretty much, but you could do the lick as well. What? Why are you laughing like that?
There doesn't have to be any spitting involved. Like, it really does. It's not necessary.
What?
He hucked was on that finger.
Gosh. Hey, everybody, it's time to go. I think Jasper's already left. Gloria and
Hey.
Fern are leaving.
I can't stand being next to that Jade Spoker.
Jasper, more like respiratory failure.
Oh,
As
gosh.
you all leave, since Jasper's the one that left first, you do run into Terry first. You and Terry meet up roughly out, or like right as the tree closing happens right over here. I'm not sure if you see that. We're over by the little clearing with the bench and the
marker,
brick
bud.
wall. Yep. Okay, so right around here. So you head over there, and you meet up with
Like
Terry
that
there.
king's her name.
None of the other garden gnomes here seem to have noticed anything weird. What did you guys find out down there? So, the creatures entered through the front entry? Janice. She left the door open again.
Okay, that was actually.
This isn't the first time, but this is the first time something was taken. I'm gonna have to have words with her. Never mind, ignore that. I'm gonna go talk to Janice. You and your friends stay together, don't get hurt, and try and figure out where these creatures went. No, I didn't know the thing was even missing, and no one's seen anything out of the usual. No, the only thing that's happened is Janice leaving the door open. That's all that's happened before, but nothing's ever been stolen before. The brick wall I knocked on that opened up into our tunnel? Yeah, that door. The magical door that protects our treasure.
I think you need to fire Janice. Just gonna.
Speaking of which, and
Are we
he
caught up?
walks over behind to the wall itself, knocks again beside the door, and then it starts to close up behind y'all.
Are you sure?
Oh, I was gonna say, I start
Yeah.
sprinting.
They all came out.
Like Indiana Jones underneath that door, like grab the watering can.
Oh, gosh.
I do want to cure slide on sprinkles.
Man, that was close.
God.
Sure.
Oh
Yep,
my
all of that
gosh.
happened. Kira
This
slide and
garden is
everything.
not safe. I've added another thing to the list of things I'm afraid of: fairies, mosquitoes, spiders, magical closing doors that almost cut you off from Gloria. Okay, that's it for now.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys were already out. I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
Irreplaceable.
Ellsberg doesn't really appreciate that, man.
You didn't like it either.
Again, my bad. I could have let you back out if you were still in there. I've actually
Speaking
never
of-
seen what happens when someone's in there. We'll have to try that sometime. We'll start with plants later, but right now we have a treasure to find.
Well, we're trying to see if there's any tracks or any signs of these animals to figure out which direction they might have gone. That's a good idea, Gloria.
Okay.
And as you do that, I say, a mystery's afoot.
Nah, not yet.
Yet. That means you gotta keep it going. Just keep it
It's
going.
a potential. Sure. An 8, that's a mixed success.
Also a mixed failure, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, God.
You remember, as you look on the ground, you don't see anything on the ground. The ground seems firm, no issues. But you do remember from Noman Hauer's weird mushroom-addled vision, he mentioned something about looking down. So you end up looking up, and you see something skittering in the trees.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah? Squirrels aren't usually a problem around here. They come by and everything, but they're not usually a problem. I don't think so.
Wait, can I ask
Okay.
for clarification? How
Yep.
is Jasper using one hand to smoke a cigar, one hand to hold a shovel over his shoulder, and also some other hand to change hats constantly? Oh, okay. All right, that explains it. Okay.
I also figured you had a little strap that holds your shovel on your back when you don't need to hold it.
Same.
Whoa.
Okay.
A man that likes to handle his shovel.
So
is
you head
that?
over here to the south. There is, this tree here, the bigger one. And you definitely see a little figure running around in the branches up there. Yeah. Now, just a reminder, this tree's probably 20 feet tall, and you're 1 foot tall.
So if we had just had 20 gnomes and stacked them all on top of each other, we could reach the top.
I have. Wait, but I do have a hat. Can I
Does it contain 20 gnomes?
Well, I have a special hat. can pull
I
some-
think we all have hats.
I can pull some-
So you reach in your hat, roll plus weird.
Oh God.
I believe. Well, I'm at like 7. Yeah, 7.
S-
With
7. I'll
modifier?
say you pull out a piton or a python, whatever you want, however it's pronounced.
Hmm. For climbing, like
The
a
little
climbing pike?
pickaxes for rock climbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that hurt when it's sitting on top of your head, or is that just it's fine? It's not.
yeah, I don't ask how it works. Just kind of is. Or
Weird. I mean
You
that in
only got one of
the
those.
complimentary sense.
You store stuff in your hat?
I guess.
It's weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's really weird in the awesomest sense.
I tried putting my sickle in the hat. In my
Wait.
hat.
Say that again, Jasper.
Sure. Don't break them, please.
Make a tough check to see if you can get the shovel even into the tree, because that's not how the shovel's designed to be used.
I was gonna say, do you got like a serrated edge shovel or something?
10. You
Ooh.
jam the shovel into the tree, and it is nice and firm. Okay. You need to make another check for that. Let's see. For this one, let me just look. It's not charm. It's either gonna be a. I'm gonna say this is more of a cool check. Keeping your cool as you climb up the hill or the tree. Cool is not like looking awesome, it's keeping your composure. Just the one. Mark failure. You get about halfway up. About 10 feet up. Sorry, mark experience. You get halfway up, and then you fall, and you take 1 harm from fall damage.
Can I react to that?
Okay, what would you want to do?
I want to reach into my spore pouch. I'm gonna throw some spores out, and some nice, like, cushiony jelly mushrooms grow underneath.
Make a weird check on that, and you're gonna need a 12 plus to
14.
actually negate the damage. 14? You got a natural 12?
2 6s, and I have a +2.
Wow.
That's basically what you needed.
Wow.
That
A
actually
nat
does
12
absorb
right
the
there.
damage.
Critical success.
So you don't have any harm now.
You ain't cracked, Jack.
Normally, helping somebody only adds 1 to their roll, but because he rolled so high, I'm letting that go.
Sure.
You know, I'm starting to believe in your mushrooms there, Magic Man.
I'm gonna walk up next to him, like, don't worry, man, I got this. And same thing, reach in. I'm just gonna throw it at the tree, and then just some shelf mushrooms are gonna start, like, growing in a spiral around.
Okay, make another weird check.
Another 14.
No
Oh my gosh!
No
way!
way.
Oh my gosh!
You're so weird. That's incredible.
You're so
You've already
weird.
described it, so go ahead. It happened. There is mushrooms growing around the tree and a shelf for you to climb.
Sprinkles and I start climbing. It's like, bloop.
Everybody, follow that raptor.
Let's go. This is amazing.
That's why I love this. It's so ridiculous and silly and free.
Plot twist: his dice are all sixes.
Before you head up, Lilac, are you grabbing your Python? Like you're about the 10 feet up?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you jammed him in.
you fell.
You slipped. You like slipped off of him. Is what happened, bud.
So, Lilac, if you want those Pythons, you can have them back.
Okay. Yes, I want them
So,
back.
okay, you now have Pythons. You can add that to your inventory if you want. So, as you make your way to the top, Nomenhauer, you see a squirrel. Let's see, which one is this? This one is...
There's more than one. Oh no!
Say, hey man, does this belong to you? And I show him the.
Just show him the fur.
So,
And I go through the whole sequence again. Where I'm seeing
you
the
see
vision.
its head is twitching, and it has one glowing red eye, and it turns around and whips its tail at you as it turns to run. I want you to make a tough check to see if you dodge that, or an act under pressure check. Sorry, so that would be a... What is that?
+0 for me, but 10.
Can I?
Oh, so you got a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So you dodge out of the way, and you can take a strike at the squirrel if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
think just as a reaction, I just like pop a spore off at him.
Okay. Yeah, you throw that, and then it squeals, and it just runs off and jumps over the brick wall here into some person's backyard.
Can I? So one of the options is to mark a trail. Can I then like hunters mark him?
Where is that?
Sporecast. Roll plus weird to release a cloud of spores. Choose confuse a foe, mark a trail, or heal 1 harm to an ally.
You can 110% mark a trail. Yeah, that's
something
clear
weird.
as day.
Hunter's Mark is a ranger spell in D&D
That is
you use to
tracking
track
the
enemies,
squirrel.
And
I'm gonna say you are having more of hallucinogenic visions. Did I actually have you roll for that? No, I'm gonna need you to make a weird check for that roll though. So make a weird check.
That is a let's see, 7.
7, mixed success. Okay. You can see it in somewhat a vision form. So like your eyes are hallucinating, you can see it through the wall, but the further he gets from you, the less you can see. So it starts to fade the further you get.
And like one eye is red. Like one of my eyes.
Sure, if you want that flavor, I'm good with that.
Yeah, cool.
Like, hey man, follow that squirrel.
So you're at the top of a 20-foot tree, and there is a how big is that gap? Hold on. There is
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 feet to the brick wall, basically.
Hmm.
Don't
a
use
leap.
the ruler.
Sorry.
The ruler is not right.
I was gonna say that looks like 25 feet.
I clicked the thing.
No, you're good. So this is designed for like normal 5th edition stuff. So
Yeah.
every square is 5 foot according to that. For me, I adjusted it so every square is 1 or 2 feet.
2, got it.
I like that.
Mhm.
That's a little better.
Because we're tiny little gnomes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes everything look massive. I love it.
Mm.
So, how do you
All
guys want
about
to try
the
and get over the brick wall?
I mean, I still have that rope, but I don't think it's hard enough.
You can
Okay.
tie a pint to the end. Yeah, and make it like a
Hey.
grapple hook.
So yeah. I got
Okay.
You know, you guys are really good at this adventure stuff.
I just woke up today. I don't know what's going on. Gloria tells me everything I need to know.
Can I like sneak up to her bucket to check on Gloria?
Sure. That's what a normal person can do. So go ahead. You can sneak up.
Can I get a bombastic side eye of suspicion as he sneaks up on me to look at my watering can?
Side.
Just come up close by and be like looking in the bucket.
Okay, if we're gonna do it that way, let me see what the rolls would be for that.
We have more important things to do. We got squirrels to chase.
But
Okay.
Gloria! But Gloria! Because
So
I keep hearing
I'd
you talk to her in
say-
the bucket, and I'm like, what's in there?
First, Zeus, I want you to make a cool check for help out. So you're helping somebody out. 10, so that's a success. So now, Fern, I want you to make a sharp check to see if you even notice, but you have to -1 because Zeus is distracting you.
Just okay. -1 from the result. Okay.
Yep.
7.
7. You notice that Jasper is trying to distract you, but you don't know why.
Wait, what is he doing to
Ooh.
distract me?
Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, Dewdrop, what are you doing now that you snuck up to her?
I go up to the bucket and whisper, "Hey, is anyone in there?"
You don't hear anything.
Do I hear him whispering to the watering can that's in my hand?
Yes, you definitely hear that now, so...
I just slowly turn to Dewdrop and be like, I already told you, Gloria only talks to me.
I
Okay.
tried to say hello. I even was a little kind. I said, "Anyone in there?"
By this
Hmm.
point, Lilac is done tying the ropes to her pittance. And how are you guys going to try and do this? Who's going to be throwing it, or what are you guys doing?
You know, Jasper, you look like you can do this.
Are you guys still on top of the tree, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, can we be from the top of the tree?
You
Word.
can do anything you want
How
here.
tall is the wall from the
It's
ground up?
about 8 feet.
So it's about the same
the
distance
tree's
to go
like-
from the ground up as it would be to shoot this gap from a tree to a wall.
But we're on.
But if
Yeah,
we try
actually.
to shoot the gap, we would fall, I guess, 20 feet.
But
8.
from the ground to the wall, you're fighting gravity too.
Hold on,
trying
let me do
force it
the
up higher.
Pythagorean theorem real quick to figure out.
What?
Yep. The
Oh, the
squirrel is
further it
getting
is,
more
yeah.
distant.
Maybe halfway. Maybe just halfway
Like,
up the
secure
tree
to the
because
wall
that way
and the
we'll
tree?
be even. Like when we get even with the top of the wall, that high, we don't need
We
to be
could
20
slide
feet up
down
for an
to
8 foot
it.
tall wall.
So you guys want to shimmy across, not slide down the rope.
Lilac, it's your rope. What do you think?
Like, I was thinking we just Tarzan swing, honestly. But
I don't know what swinging is. It sounds scary.
walk, that's fine.
Wait, should I be afraid of heights?
We all should.
Spiders! Let me go. Hold on.
We all should be. We're breakable.
I can do it, Lilac.
How much time is on
Be
that
quiet.
crunch?
We cannot volunteer for stuff like this.
I think we should like kind of throw it on.
At this point, Dewdrop, or not Dewdrop, sorry, Nomenhauer, you have lost sight of the squirrel.
I can't see him. I don't know.
No.
We stand so good. I'm just standing here, just talking about what we want to do. We didn't do anything.
Well, I don't know what to do about this situation now. It's kind of a bummy situation.
We still want to see what's on the other side of the wall, maybe?
Well, you guys can see, you see a little garden with a house on the other side of the wall.
A human-sized house?
Oh,
Yes, a
it's
human-sized
little
house.
garden with a house.
That's scary.
Wait, that's scary?
That's
Add
humans.
houses to the list.
Houses? Specifically little houses or all houses? Is that just because it has a garden with it?
The garden's the scariest part.
The garden!
Are we not garden gnomes?
That's why
You've
I'm
seen
always
what's out
scared.
here.
I figured it out.
She's lived her whole life in fear.
You keep going, champ.
Gloria's my support watering kid. My emotional support.
So, what do you guys do?
Lilac just throws well, I want to throw the little Titans thingy, and then it kind of hits the top of a brick wall, so and then it's kind of like taut or whatever, so that
Okay.
we can try to walk and tightrope it.
Make an act under pressure roll, which would be a plus cool.
That's a 6.
What was it?
A 6.
A 6 is a failure. Mark 1 experience. And
Oh no.
you throw it, it makes it far enough, but you lose the rope and the python in the process. It fell out of your hands.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. Can I pull out another one? Or pull out something else?
You can make a weird check to pull something out of your hat.
8.
An 8? That's a mixed success. What would be useful here? I'd say you pull out another set of pythons.
Okay. Can I pull
But
something else?
now
out of
you
that?
don't have a rope.
Can I pull something else out of the hat though? And do another roll?
I'm gonna say no. You've pulled a lot of things out recently, so the hat's kind of done right now.
Hey, Hey, Dewdrop, if you want, maybe I could just throw you to the wall.
I don't know.
Worst you can do is
How strong are you?
Gloria says I'm very strong, but I don't know if I believe her.
Does she mean physically or mentally? Now I'm confused here.
I don't think anyone would call me mentally strong, but physically is possible still.
Okay. Maybe we have something of equal weight to test this out. Do any of y'all have anything hefty?
Oh, Jasper, he's probably close to the same weight.
Jasper!
You're
Could you
calling
give this a little-
me fat? Is that what the situation is?
Wait, so why didn't you call
no.
Dewdrop fat? Because we said the same weight as him.
You're calling us fat? Is
You're
that what
calling me
this-
fat, Jasper?
Wait, hold on a second. I don't
How
think that's...
dare you?
Listen, okay? Yeah, okay, I'm calling you fat. There's no really good workaround around it. I'm calling you fat. I'm sorry, buddy.
I mean, I stack a little, but has it really gotten that bad?
Alternatively, we could climb down the tree and then get the rope or the pythons and then just climb up the rock wall.
Remind me real quick, because I was checking on the audio, because apparently my mic wasn't going through, which is weird because it shows that it is on my end. Did the python connect to the wall, or did it just straight up go?
It went over the wall.
Okay.
It went full.
Okay. So it's over the wall. We have no way of reconnecting or re-getting it from now.
But we
And
do have 2 new pythons
We do have 2 new pythons. Okay.
that Lilac got out of her hat.
All right.
So we say just one goes up, drops the pythons, and then the other goes up with the pythons and drops it again, so on and so forth.
So no one has any rope
No.
on them right now.
You know, man, I don't want to do this. I've been cooking on this one for a little while, but you know what? I think I'm gonna have to take a risk on this one. I think I need it. So just give me 1 second.
He said something about
So-
taking a risk. I think he wants me to throw him.
Oh god!
I'm gonna reach into my bag of spores again. And from where we're at, I throw one on the ground, and it's going to be a large puffball mushroom. So I want to use it as a trampoline.
I was about to say we're gonna Mario
Weird
this.
Holy cow.
Please let us Mario this.
How tall is this wall?
8
8
feet.
feet.
The wall is
8
roughly
feet?
8 foot.
Okay.
And we're pretty high up already.
You're 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
That's a mixed success. Okay. I'm going to say it works. But
At
you
what
don't
cost?
know how many of you can make it across before it doesn't support or doesn't bounce you.
No, hey, look, it worked. Good job, man.
Temporary elasticity.
I mean,
What is
All right,
that
man, it's my
thing?
idea, so I'm going first.
So I'm just gonna jump.
What do you mean you're going first? Wait, what?
Does that mean technically Sprinkles is going first? Because
We're going first.
okay.
Oh, that is adding to the weight.
Uh,
limit.
oh.
Make an act
should we
under
all go
pressure
together
roll.
then?
He's already jumping at that
You've
point.
already.
I told
he's
you
already
it was-
jumped.
this was experimental.
So
I'm
you
not
make an
too
act
sure
under
I'm just
pressure
doing-
roll.
All right, 1 act under pressure
Let's
Give me
go.
some good.
coming up.
You got some chutzpah, kid.
you got some chutzpah. Come on.
That is a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
You and these 7s.
You make it, and you go over the wall, and I'm gonna leave it at that for now because the other people
Oh.
can't see you as you go over the wall.
Well, it looked like that went.
As he's flying through the air, can I put a water barrier on him?
I'm gonna say no. You weren't really prepared for that.
That's fair.
Okay.
Guys, what's our
Okay.
plan for landing?
I guess
Hey,
I'm up.
if
And I
the
jump.
next person could just do like a countdown, I might
just
be able
jumped.
to. Oh, well, I'm not.
Wait, you just left?
I
Yes,
literally
for
said, I was
those
like, I guess I'm
sleeps.
up. And then I just jumped.
Okay.
Oh
Make
my
an act under
gosh.
pressure roll.
Act under pressure. What is my modifier for this one?
Plus cool.
Plus cool. Gosh dang it, dude. Oh, that's fell. That's a 10.
Hey,
That's a success.
Ooh,
You
a
hop
tenor.
over, and
Wahoo!
I'll tell you how you land afterwards.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
so what I
God.
was saying is, if you can, like, maybe give me and Gloria a little bit of a countdown, then maybe Gloria can help to make sure you're a little bit safer once you jump over.
What kind of countdown? 3, 2,
Like-
1, or like
No,
you need
wait,
more
wait, wait.
numbers
Oh,
than
I
that?
thought that was your countdown. Like,
Oh.
like 5.
Okay.
I'm also afraid of countdowns that go too fast.
Can I just push Gloria and
Fern.
hold on.
Where you push them?
Do you drop?
So Lilac is pushing Fern and
Wait,
Gloria.
You're pushing me in the watering can, or you're pushing me and him, or you're pushing him?
No,
in
she's
the
pushing
water?
you in the watering can.
Yeah, you're going over the
Okay.
edge.
So you start falling. Definitely make an act under pressure roll.
Me?
Yes.
Ah! Hold on, is that still it's cool? Oh no.
Yeah, that's still plus cool.
4?
4.
Oh my gosh, no.
This is not going well.
I'll let you make a weird check for Gloria's protection.
Wouldn't it be toughness or no?
You hold on, let me see. That's your character. Let me take a quick look at
Sprinkler,
your moves.
sentinel.
The
Okay,
sentinel.
yeah. You can
Sentinel.
use a water wall, which is plus tough.
Yeah,
So you can
okay,
make a plus tough roll to survive this.
Okay.
Oh, no.
5.
Oh.
I like
Okay, you get to mark 2 experience though, because
Oh,
one for each
no.
of those failures.
Nice.
But you also take 2 harm from the fall.
Okay. Ow.
As
Nice.
you hit the mushroom, crushing it,
Oh.
and you land flat on your back. So the mushroom is now dead, and you take your 2 harm, and yeah. So
I picture
on the other
Fern
side,
just
of the, oh, go ahead.
wind knocked out of her, laying on the ground, just staring up with this look of absolute shock that Lila just pushed her out of a tree.
thank you for yours.
So
Face your fears.
I mean, she right. She right on that.
That's the best thing to do.
That's the toughest tough love I've ever heard of.
Nomenhauer, when you flew over the wall, get separated from
Sprinkles.
your, what was it?
Sprinkles.
His name?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. So you get separated from Sprinkles, and you land in a set of berry bushes, and you can't see anything around you. You, Jasper, go through and you catch a berry bush as you go down and do a quick spiral from the leaves, and you do a quick barrel roll into a path.
Now that's how you do it, isn't that right, guys? Guys? But,
Gonna push myself out of the bush.
No hour. Is he like right by me?
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, he makes
Oh.
his way out to you.
Okay.
oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Denver.
And
What
you
is-
guys see the pittons and rope just lying on the ground in front of you.
Hey. You think we need to throw those over, or we might as well just hold on to them for now?
Yeah, let's go, man. We use some sprinkles.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. Something about eating cake with sprinkles, but I mean, if that's what you're into, by all means, go ahead, man. I'm
No,
gonna grab these
no.
python and rope
No.
things, and I'm just
No,
gonna
you see
chuck them
sprinkles.
across.
And I do that.
Okay, so you chuck the rope over. Are you holding the other end still?
No, I just chucked it.
Sprinkles.
Okay. So you chuck it over. Moonshot, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to make another act under pressure roll as the piton starts flying straight towards
Oh
you.
no! I know I'm like really late on this, but like I could have used a luck point to avoid all that harm.
I will let you use your luck point to avoid the 2 points of harm.
I would love to do that. So I check a luck point and uncheck the harm.
Yes. So
Okay.
I forgot to mention to you all, luck points, you can use it for basically 2 things. To guarantee a success. So like even if you failed, you could say, hey, I succeeded. Or if you take harm, you can use it to negate all harm being taken in that turn.
All right, so I'll use
So
that, and then
if you want, I'll let you actually use that luck point to bounce over the wall.
yeah, even better. Yeah,
Because that technically would have succeeded the roll.
I don't know that Fern would have, or that I would have used it on that first fail. I probably would have used it on the, I don't know. But that's
On
fine.
the water shield.
Yeah.
Regardless, okay, so we'll go ahead
I
and
don't
go
know.
with you just didn't take any damage,
Okay.
but the mushroom's still destroyed.
Okay. Sorry about your mushroom. Okay, and so now I have to make a wish check because of the pythons.
I sense a disturbance.
You have to make another act under pressure, so a cool check.
Yeah. Great. Awesome. Super good at this. How about 12?
Ooh,
That's a success. You reach up and grab the python out of the air, and then the rope comes and just slaps right next to you, but doesn't hit you.
Not today, Gloria.
All right, well, I think that worked. Where's your raptor, buddy?
Those
You
are
see
the
Sprinkles run and jump out of the wood, or out of the bushes,
Can I?
covered in red liquid.
I'm gonna be reactively like almost hit it because obviously that scared the absolute crap out of me. Like,
Oh my gosh! Oh, it's
Is
just
he
your
just
sprinkles.
running off, or?
No, he ran. He's next to you now,
Oh, okay, okay.
Sprinkles,
but
there you go,
he's
man.
covered in a
Look,
bunch of red liquid.
Is that berry juice?
Is that berry
You
juice?
smell it? Yeah, it's berry
Yep.
juice.
Ah. I'm glad that's berries. I wouldn't
man,
want to
clean it
know
right
who
up.
else would be. So what, you want to wait here and wait for them? You want to go and investigate like
And Swip's hats.
true detectives?
I don't know what's new, man. I don't even know how we got here.
We jumped on your mushroom to jump over the wall. I thought that was pretty simple.
Oh, that would happen. I blacked out.
What? Why are you blacking out doing something that you... Are you okay?
No.
I like put the shovel onto its holster, walk over to him, put my hand onto his shoulder.
It's okay, buddy. If you need something to talk to or someone, I think we're things. Anyways, I'm here for you, bud. I know we were just created like an hour and a half ago, and life's been pretty crazy so far, considering the fact that there's squirrels that are possibly taking objects that we need, and, you know, there's berries that are all over the place, and people are afraid of a lot of things, but it's okay, man. We'll kill whatever's in our way together. Whether it's humans, whether it's other gnomes, whether it's berries, or squirrels. Don't worry, buddy.
And I put a cigar in his mouth and light it with the shovel.
I got your back, man. I got your back.
And then you just pan over to the other side of the wall. Lilac pushed me out of a tree! While they're having this little heartwarming, I got you, no friend moment.
I yell down, "You tried your best!"
That is two of the things I'm most afraid of. That is heights and countdowns that go too fast because there was no countdown.
So wouldn't that be another thing?
No countdown. That's scary.
But I have your rope. If you apologize to Gloria.
As soon as I hear I have the rope,
Are
I
you
start
yelling
heading
this
down.
from the top of the tree, or did you make your way down?
Oh,
Oh,
I
I was
bounced,
yelling from
right?
top.
Oh,
No, I'm
Tim?
talking about Lilac.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking to me.
You were
Oh.
about to reply to her.
Uh,
You having this conversation, you're on the top of the tree, she's on the ground. That's 20
Mhm.
feet.
And she asked you to apologize to Gloria.
So he's-
And then I'll give you your rope.
Gloria when I
back.
hear Gloria.
It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
I guess I got a rope.
Do I
Hey, Gloria,
see
are we afraid of
more
ropes? Okay, we're fine.
or- tree?
Say that again?
Do I still see the mushrooms on the tree, the spiral mushrooms?
Yeah, you can make your way back down.
I'll just do that.
Okay. So the three of you are on one side of an 8-foot wall with a rope that can go over the wall. What's your plan? And a pin on it.
Dewdrop's still on the top of the tree. What's he doing, though?
I thought you said
thought
you
you came
made your
down.
way down.
No, I made my way down when she said she had the rope.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So I must have missed that, my bad.
And I take the rope and the python and try to make a grapple hook and throw it to try to get it to latch on the top of the wall.
Make a cool check.
Okay. 7.
Dang.
7, mixed success. You definitely get it up there, and it's lodged in the rocks.
Can I,
Go ahead.
can I grab on to Fern's leg as she's doing this?
And
And just hang on. Am I supposed to roll for this? Probably.
You want me to carry you up the wall?
Yeah.
okay. I'll say you guys have failed enough of these other things. I'm just gonna let this one slide. You've had a partial success here.
Pity success here.
You're climbing the wall.
Wait, can I hold on? I just had
Go
a
ahead.
thought. So after our heart to heart, I looked to Jasper and said,
You want to have an idea?
"I'm gonna walk up to the wall. And I'm just gonna knock on it like Terry did."
Make a weird check.
Please
No
don't let me run
way.
halfway up the wall with Lilac. Only not to my
You just hear a
leg.
knock.
That's a 5.
Oh.
A 5.
Yeah.
It starts to glow, but then dissipates quickly. Go ahead and mark some experience.
Whoa.
Can I start knocking harder?
Can I
Nothing
It
seems to
wasn't
happen
hard
with
enough
that.
knock. They couldn't hear it.
I'm gonna go up to the wall.
What were you doing there, buddy? What?
I mean,
Lilac, there's something pounding the wall from the other side. I think they're trying to break through.
Did you do this?
and then I mimic what he did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need your help, babe.
Go
Alright,
ahead, make another or make a weird check.
Oh gosh.
Both
this
of
is
us.
I-
Or
Just Jasper.
I have a -1. That's an 8.
Hey.
An 8, a mixed success. A window opens up so you guys can see each other. And you look
do we just
through
see
and you
feet?
just see Fern's feet with Lilac holding on.
Hey,
Hey man, what you doing?
what's going on here, guys?
Lilac, what you doing there?
I go running up to the window. I'm like, hey!
Oh my
Hey,
gosh, you
dude.
Am I
scared me.
actively climbing? the
Yeah,
rope
so
right
you
now?
pull
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
literally Lilac just starts to levitate basically as she gets pulled up.
I do one of those sup, like.
So,
Then I look so moving up, following Fern. So
Hey,
Gloria, you need to lose some weight. You're feeling really heavy today.
Dewdrop, come here.
maybe
Dewdrop.
if you just poured out some of the water, she'd be up.
What you gotta do is
We need help. We need another
you gotta
one.
knock on the door just like or the wall just like this. Come on,
I'm just
Dewdrop.
like,
Just right
like that?
Just like that. There you go.
You knock, make a weird check.
Oh, no.
Third time's the
oh
charm.
gosh. Oh
Third time's the
gosh.
charm.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no.
No, what?
What is it?
What was it? Weird? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a 1.
The window closes.
I look
Go
over
ahead
to
and mark experience.
I'm gonna look over to freaking to Gnomenhauer or Gnomehauer.
Hey, I think that was an I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm really confused. I don't like this wall either. It's a lot of problems with this one. I'm not touching anything else in this wall.
Okay, Fern, you and Lilac are at the top of the wall.
Feeling strong today, Gloria. Lilac, how'd you get here? I like to think she wasn't even aware that Lilac had grabbed onto her ankle. She just, oh, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, I helped you face 3 fears today. You should be thanking me.
Heights, countdowns that go too fast, and what was the other one?
I don't
Wait.
know. It's gonna pop up later.
I think it's no countdown.
The no countdown.
You discovered your strength.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, when you put it that way, it sounds kind of inspiring.
Yes. Yes. Now we can get rid of. We can. Okay. And Lilac just shakes her head and just kind of.
So you guys
So-
are at the top of an 8-foot wall. What are you doing?
If I face my fears, do I take them off of the things I'm afraid of list, or no? To Lilac.
What was that?
If I face my fears, do I take them off the list of the things I'm afraid of?
Yes.
Okay. Great. But what are we gonna do about Dewdrop?
We can.
You
throw
guys
back
peer
the-
over the wall and see him down there waving at you.
Can we throw back the Python rope we?
Well, the rope should
Yeah,
still
I'm gonna
be
try
down
to-
there.
I'm gonna try to secure the python like even better at the top of the wall.
Okay.
Like reinforce it, I guess.
Mm.
Maybe bash it
that's
a couple
easy
times
enough.
with a watering can. And come on, Dewdrop!
Just looking up there, I'm like, oh Lord. I don't know if I got the strength to do this, but what the hey? I think I got this.
If Fern did it, you can.
What's that supposed to mean?
You can.
Dewdrop,
Yeah,
you
they
make
should
it to
call
the
their
top
fight.
of the wall, laughing hysterically, but you make it.
We did it, guys.
Now you gotta get
Yeah,
down from the
I
wall.
I get a lot of
Falls
shade for somebody that just holds you up a wall.
Excuse me.
So, you guys are at the top of the wall. How are you getting down?
Hey, you guys just gonna sit up there all day or what? Because I think we have a squirrel to catch.
I yelled, Jasper, catch me.
No!
Just do it. I believe in you.
Don't do that!
Jump.
Hey man, why don't
You
you, just
jump?
We can just
I
use the
jump.
python blade.
Are you
You're gonna
aiming
come
for
down.
him or the bushes?
I'm aiming for Jasper.
I would just like to say, I'm moving out of the way. I do not think I'm going to catch him. So I move out of the way knowing he's going to jump.
Make an act under pressure roll,
Oh boy.
Jasper.
Alright. That's a 6.
That's a failure. Mark some experience, unless you want to use your luck.
I would like to use my luck.
Okay, so you succeed, or do you
Oh,
want to just
boy.
negate your harm?
I'm removing a luck point, you said, right?
Yep.
So with using the luck to me is success, it's just me moving. I can move out of the way now, right?
Yes.
I'm doing that. I'm just moving out of
Or
the
you
way.
can do it if he hits you, you just don't take any damage. Which one would you prefer?
I'm moving out of the way.
Okay. So you hightail it out of the way. You see this, Dewdrop, and I need you to make an act under pressure roll to try and make a somewhat okay landing.
I
either
go,
gonna take
wait,
3 harm if you
Jasper.
fail, 1 harm if you succeed with a cost, and then no harm if you succeed.
So 3 if he
Wait,
fails.
what was the mod? Was the
This
cool?
one would be cool.
Well, it was a nat 12. 2 6s.
No way.
What a great time.
That is
Miracles.
beautiful.
Miracles have been made.
Yeah,
That's the first time
Jasper.
I've gotten that good of a roll too.
A gust of wind pushes you as you fall into the bushes to your side, and you do that same spiral thing that Jasper did as he fell, as you grab some leaves and pull yourself down, and you actually fall and kick Jasper as he runs away from you. No damage for either of you, but you do kick him.
I would like to imagine that as he kicks me, I obviously no damage, but I trip, fall, and do that thing where my feet are like flying up over my head as dirt just smushes onto my face. Yeah.
Scorpion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Face plant with a little bit of a slide. Oh,
Mhm,
no.
a little bit of a slide there.
What do you two ladies do?
Face your fears.
Oh
my
You have your hat down?
Yes, you can make a weird check to pull something out of your hat.
Oh my
Is she being
gosh.
pushed though? Are you really pushing her?
Yeah, she got pushed.
I'm
That was
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also gonna cast water wall on her.
This is a weird one.
weird.
Let her fall. Should let her fall.
It's gonna end up being an 8 because she cast a tough thing to help you, but that doesn't change anything.
Does she have disadvantage?
I will
since she
say-
was caught off guard.
What?
Does she have disadvantage since she was caught off guard?
That's a good question.
No.
No.
Not in this case. It's a long enough fall for how tall she is that she has a chance to grab something. And when you pull it out, it is a big sheet of cloth, and it basically works as a makeshift paraglider, and you
Ooh.
absorb some of the damage, but you still take 1 harm.
But my water wall didn't do anything. I'm supposed
It
to roll.
gave her a
plus-
+1
Okay.
in
okay,
this
okay, got it.
case.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, 1 harm's not bad.
But it's okay. Okay. This is your rules, Maven. So I'm just making sure I understand it. But it
Mhm.
says it reduces harm to you or an ally by 1.
Yes, I'm basically using it as a help action in this
Got it.
case. But
Okay.
you know what? No, you're right. In this case, there is harm applied. You can uncheck that harm because it would have reduced it by 1.
Wow.
So you
thank
took no
sir.
harm.
Nice. Make
So
sure you
that
guys
actually
read
worked.
rules.
Not bad.
Look at
Wow.
you being
So-
literate.
Good stuff.
Fern, you're the last
Oh,
one up there.
I'm
How
gonna
do you
try
get down?
to hook the python and just switch the rope to the other side and just lower myself down, like walking on the
Easy
wall.
enough. That took no rolls. You're good to just climb down with the rope.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
So
the
let me
gang's all here,
update the map.
guys.
I'm like getting
Here you
dirt
go.
out
To
of
you,
my
buddy.
face now.
I had to
I'm-
save myself.
Ah, it's a garden!
Aren't we literally like guarded gnomes? Isn't that like
I
our-
unlocked my
That's what I
6th
said.
sphere.
What are the other 5?
I don't know.
There's no yet. Yet.
All right, guys.
still working on it.
Let's where do we know where the squirrel went?
I guess I want to investigate to see if I can figure out if there's squirrel trails.
Okay, go ahead. Investigate a mystery, which is just a
straight roll, or is it plus my thingamadoodle?
investigate a mystery would be plus sharp.
Plus
So
sharp.
+1 for you.
Cool. That would be an unnatural 12.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
You see that when the squirrel jumped off, it landed on the path, so you can see where it landed, and it started scurrying further down the path.
I grab a cigar, light it, put it in my mouth, swap my hat to the Sherlock Holmes hat.
I think we got ourselves a mystery back on our hands. Follow me, guys and gals. Actually, we're gnomes. I don't even know if judges apply in this situation because we were just created like 2 hours ago. But nevertheless, follow me. I think I know where the squirrel's going.
And I head in the direction of where the squirrel was going.
There goes
Buddy,
Sprinkles.
how many
Now
of
jump
those
back on
cigars you
Sprinkles.
have?
Don't worry.
As you start heading down, you do actually see 2 garden gnomes sitting under this tree. One of them is carrying a small sack of apples, and he has a yellow shirt with green pants. And the other one, hold on, let me pull that back up.
And it's the tree
It's another
to the
old
left of us, right?
gnome.
This one.
Yeah, that
All right,
tree.
cool.
A very old gnome that is just covered in dirt and grime.
I swap the hats back to.
Hey man, you guys need a squirrel?
to the
We'll
normal one.
run through this way.
He asked if you've seen a squirrel run through this way.
What? The old one yells. And
You
then
see
the
a squirrel
young
run through this
one,
way.
the young one looks over to me. He's like, "They're asking for the squirrels. Those mischiefs littles. They go by the house."
Oh no, the house!
Are you afraid of houses too? Like, golly!
Been established.
Oh, it's so hard to catch up. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of.
It's a long
to remember.
list.
Yeah, it's a very big list. Could you point the direction again? We're looking for that squirrel.
That way, and he points south on our map.
Thank you very much, and stay sharp.
And I just keep on walking down.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. So you guys head straight towards the house. As you get closer to the house, Gnome Hauer, you see in the attic that red glow of where the squirrel is.
Hey man, I see the red glow of the squirrel over there. I think that's where the squirrel is.
Up there, you say, huh?
Are we close enough in proximity that do I still have my mind link with the squirrel?
That's how you see the red glow.
Oh, that's how I see it. Oh, okay.
So you're literally like seeing through the wall of the attic.
Mm.
You just see where it is.
Okay.
Well, when Fern came down the wall, could she have grabbed the rope?
No,
Or no?
because you really fastened that python in there.
Dude, I did too good of a job. Okay.
You got too many mixed successes to be
Yeah.
able to.
Honestly, it's confusing.
I'm
Lilac,
happy I didn't fall.
I'm sorry about the rope. I must have attached it too well, and I couldn't get it back to you. So sorry about that.
It's a good escape route.
Gloria told me I should apologize.
You do notice that the sky is starting to get a little bit brighter.
Hey
didn't
guys,
see that.
don't we turn back to stone in the daytime? Cause that
That's serious.
darkness is kind of fading away into lightness. And we might be in a bit of a precarious situation if we don't find some decent places to hide and find that squirrel. Why are we finding the squirrel again? Oh yeah, because it stole our freaking precious 3-sided thing.
Our
Hey, circle pendant.
circles.
Okay, all right. I got a plan.
What?
Well,
We need to find positions.
Yeah. What if we
Under
go
the
up
porch?
to? That's my plan. Yeah, we're going under the porch, guys. That was literally my plan. Did
Well, you
Gloria
could have said it
snitch?
faster. I mean,
That's
she
a
had
good
plenty
plan.
of time
I like
to say
I like
it.
that plan.
I think Gloria just stole my plan. I'm blaming Gloria.
You're right. It was Gloria.
I knew it. I knew it the whole time. This is unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, let's just go under the porch and try to hide.
Can Gloria read minds or something?
I don't know. She's freaking creeping me out. I don't want to be anywhere near her.
So I just continue
She's,
to go
smart.
forward.
She's just smarter than I am. She has good ideas sometimes.
So you guys head over to the house and go under the porch, you're saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're
Like
going.
that.
Okay, well I do not have a map for this. So we'll just leave everyone here.
Use your
Jeez,
imagination.
Why'd you go off the map?
No.
I guess that is under the porch.
Actually, yeah. Under the porch, everyone.
Just go off the map. Under the
Here we
porch.
go.
So as you head under the porch, you hear rustling
Ah.
in the darkness.
Hey, man, you
Is
guys
my
need
cigar, since my cigar is still lit, can I see, like, what that is? I don't know if it's like, even if it's just an outline or something, because there's light from that cigar.
Yeah, but it's dim.
You
Could be a
see,
spider.
It's also stone.
I didn't know what a spider.
But it is lit nonetheless. Could be like an LED or something.
what you see is a reddish brown squirrel hunched over with a giant acorn on its back that is starting to glow.
Oh,
And it
heck no.
runs towards you since you have the glowing cigar,
Oh boy.
and attacks you with it. I need you to make an act under pressure roll.
Gosh dang it.
Why'd you have to challenge it with your cigar?
That's a 6.
A 6, that is a failure. You take 1 harm. Oh wait, yeah, 1 harm as he smashes the acorn into you.
Can I don't know if I have a reaction, but can I try to grab not the acorn, but like it or its tail?
Okay. You can definitely grab it. Just tell me how you're grabbing it, and then I want you to make another act under pressure roll.
Okay. Because you're saying it's hitting me with it, like with the acorn, correct?
Yes.
Now, I guess this is a good question too. Is it hitting me to move me aside or run me over? Like, how is it hitting me?
To attack you.
Okay, so it's just like stationary hitting me.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm thinking it's trying to run away. Then I won't do that then. What I'd
Okay.
like to do instead is grab my shovel to fight it back. Like I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay. Roll kick some butt. Which would be tough.
Kick some butt.
Oh.
Kick some butt.
I don't know if you guys know this. But I failed that. Actually, hold on. 7. I didn't.
7. That is a mixed success. I'll let you make this choice. You can either do damage to it and take a hit back yourself, or you do miss your attack, but you don't get the damage done to you.
I'll take the hit. I'll do some damage.
Okay, so mark a harm, and I will mark harm here. That is not the right button, Micah. Okay. There. So, who else wants to do something?
Is this
I could probably
Hmm.
switch the music.
Yeah, this is really chill for the fact that we're getting jumped by a freaking squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this squirrel laying on the ground? Is it like sprawled out? What is the squirrel looking like since it's been hit?
Good question.
Squirrel's looking kind of rough after getting a good smack across the face with
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Mighty shovel.
the mighty shovel.
Can Lilac try to suffocate it with the sheet?
Mm.
The
The cloths that you
Mother
got?
with
Now we're talking. Anyone got chloroform?
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
You
sleep, go
can
to sleep.
certainly make
This
a...
is D&D, man. This
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're trying to inflict harm, you roll a kick some butt roll. Which is
We're gonna
just
choke
tough.
this thing out.
Have you ever smothered a
Um,
squirrel with a sheet under a porch? I have.
I keep losing my sheet. I'm sorry, guys.
It's cool. I keep losing mine too. I have to super
No,
fast
it seems
click
like I don't know if it's just when we go to different maps or whatever, but it takes you out of your character sheet.
That's what it does.
It
yeah.
does, yeah.
Anytime we go to a new map, it'll pull you out of it.
Okay. So I got a 9.
Ooh.
Okay. So I'll let you take or do the damage, but your cloth is going to be torn in the process. So you do one more harm to it, but your cloth is now torn and into shreds as it just shreds it as it tries to make its way towards you.
Well, glad it wasn't only a paraglider.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah.
It's a
Suffocation's in
blanket
living.
too.
Who's next?
I can shoot it with a pressure blast, so I'm actually gonna back up a few steps and just aim the watering can and just a blast of high pressure spray at this encased in a sheet squirrel.
Okay. Make your tough roll for that.
It says to roll plus cool for this.
Oh, roll your plus cool then. Sorry.
I'd rather be tough, but 8.
Not
8.
bad.
That's a mixed success.
We're all mixing in successes here.
You do, but he throws the acorn at you with one last stretch, and you take 1 point of harm while you knock this thing down, and it is now unmoving on the ground.
Well, can I water roll myself? Is this like a... I play Wizards a lot. Is this like a shield reaction thing I can do?
No, it's not a shield reaction.
Okay. How does water roll work in combat then? Is it like
you would
I
use
do it instead of an attack?
Instead of an attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the squirrel
So
with the shovel.
the
and
squirrel
decapitate
is
it.
just laying on the ground, unmoving.
I'm gonna decapitate it with the freaking shovel.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait,
That
those
seems
two haven't had
reasonable.
a turn
So
to do
yes,
something.
the squirrel is decapitated.
Well, yeah, it was knocked down, like so we were out of
Yep.
the combat. So.
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm like blood splattered all over me. All right, guys. I think that is that what we're looking for. Is that the three? Is it 3-sided? Is it 3-sided? The acorn?
That's an acorn.
Is that not what?
Not
you know-
it's not
We're
at
looking
all
for
what you're looking for.
pendants.
It's just a giant glowing acorn.
That's an acorn, bud.
Why was it glowing?
And as you cut off the head, the acorn does no longer glow. Like the glow fades from it.
Did the
Why did
eye
it-
stop glowing?
Why did it stop
Weird.
This
glowing?
one, the eyes weren't glowing.
Difference.
Oh,
That's the squirrel in the attic.
that's right.
And there was only one eye glowing for the other squirrel.
Can Jasper use this shovel to kind of break open the acorn?
I can do that. Yeah. Oh, well, first,
Okay.
before I go to break it open, I would like to just inspect the acorn first, just to see if I can lord anything of it or if anything happens.
It seems it's larger than usual. It's like normally acorns are this big. This acorn is like this big, like half your or like almost half your size, probably a
Okay.
little bit taller.
That's a big nut.
So it's a massive acorn.
Okay. With the shovel, I'm just gonna go ahead and bust the nut.
Okay. With a shovel though? That's...
All right. Have a good night, guys.
no.
All right, I'm sorry I set him up for that. I'm sorry I set him up for that.
You really did, man. You really did. No, I'm gonna crack it open.
Okay. So, I'll say you don't need to make any rolls for that. You crack it open. It just looks like a normal acorn cracked open.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to do here. That was kind of weird. The nut was glowing. The squirrel was crazy, and
Nomenhauer still sees the glowing thing from the attic of the house.
was this it? Was this?
So the other squirrel is in the attic.
Oh, this wasn't the squirrel. Okay, okay.
No.
Do all squirrels have glowing nuts?
I'm sorry, I couldn't take that seriously.
I don't think any of us could.
No, I don't think there's a way for that to happen.
I guess we could just go ahead inside the house here and proceed further into this darkness and see what happens.
Is
Wait a
there-
second.
Wait, aren't we under the porch because it's daylight? Or about
It's-
to be?
Yeah, but what else is in that darkness?
Well, we won't be around to find out if we turn into stone and then get stepped on.
I mean, that's a solid point.
Did we
Say
say we turn into
stepped
stone,
on!
or that
That's
we
what
just
I'm
have
scared
to pretend?
Yeah, you have to
During the day,
pretend.
you actually do turn into stone.
Okay.
I
Oh.
think we could turn ourselves into
At
stone and
night,
pretend.
Is it because we're
there's
in
actually
the
a
dark? We
class
still can
designed
move?
around turning into stone.
Oh,
like being unable, like actually be like freezing entirely.
like monk
It's kind of like
status.
roguelike class.
Okay.
All right, well, I
Is
guess
there
we
a
could
way
just chill
inside
here.
the
then.
house from underneath the porch, or is it all
From-
like blocked off?
The house has a foundation, so it is completely blocked off.
Is it? What's it made of? Wood.
Stone.
Mm.
Oh,
Shame.
more modern. I like
Did
it.
you say same?
I said shame, but
Oh, I
I thought
They
it
both
was
work.
same,
They both
dude.
work.
All right, well then, I guess since we're out of danger, we could just
here.
chill and just turn it into what we were before we existed. I guess.
I guess you
What?
guys can tell you have some time before the sun comes up, but it is starting to you've got a little bit of time.
Hey, Gloria just told
Like
me that we
peeking over
still
the
have
horizon.
some time before we turn into stone.
How does Gloria know so much information? This is freaking weird.
She has a direct line to the DM, apparently. I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know
That's
what
just
a DM
water.
is.
What are you talking about? I swear.
What?
Have we seen Terry yet?
Well, this is a
Oh.
waste of time. Let's go back outside. I go outside. I leave.
What? What?
I'm going with him. I don't know what he said.
He said what to
Where
go
you going,
inside.
little buddy?
Lilac said something
We're all
about
little,
Terry.
but I like saying little buddy.
He makes trampoline mushrooms. I stay with him. Let's go.
Do you want to make an investigative situation roll to see if you
Yeah.
can find a way up there?
That's what I was just about to say.
Can we sneaketh in?
Sneak
Oh,
it.
Nine.
great little friend.
Into the house?
What was
I'm
your roll?
scared of house.
9.
Nice.
You definitely see that there's two ways into the house. Through the house, through the door, there's a cat door.
Mm.
Or you can try and climb up the side from the gutters.
I
Oh,
like number 2.
Like scale the wall.
hmm
All right, man. I see 2 ways that we can do this. We can either go through the door right here. We can go through that little door that's inside the big door, or we can go up the side of the wall here.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
We don't really have a great experience with scaling walls, so I think just going through the door that's just about our size should be pretty good.
Is it a gnome door? Do you think they made that for us?
I don't know. I literally know nothing about these people, so
Are you finding this weird too? It's like humans want us to go in there so they can
I mean,
destroy us.
What?
I guess. I mean, Terry did say we should probably
Rule
kill humans. I
number
remember
1.
that.
Avoid humans at all costs.
That was rule number 1. I thought it said
Yes.
kill humans at all costs because they're dangerous.
Avoid.
Man,
The
now
word,
you remember
the
that.
word
I
was
remember
definitely
that.
avoid. Rule number 2. Animals are usually okay, but not always. Be wary. And rule number 3. Be very careful to maintain your porcelain bodies.
But I'm not made of porcelain. I'm made of stone.
Also, don't get hurt too much.
Oh, I think we broke that rule for sure.
Yeah, so
I mean,
what's
I feel
the number
fine.
first rule?
But rule number 1 is avoid humans at all costs. I think we should go out on the outside.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through that little door.
No, that's the opposite. What, Lilac? Talk to him.
I'm actually there. Okay, that was my question.
Are we going in the door?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I think we should talk to Glory about this one.
Yeah, no, me and Lilac can go check out the door if you guys really are scared. I mean, it's understandable. We were just bored, so I mean, I get it.
No, Howard. Did you say trust the bucket? What'd you say?
Yeah, no, Homer's kind of on shrooms. Remember, I don't really take what he says 100% at face value.
I'm gonna walk right up to the water. I'm gonna get off Sprinkles, walk up to the watering can, and be like, Glory, what do you think?
I don't know how many times I have to explain this. Gloria only talks to me. Hey, Gloria, he wants to know what do you think?
Alright, we're going through the door.
See, I knew
That's
it.
not what she thinks at all. That's actually not. That's not what she thinks.
I'm just
not at all.
walking to the door now.
I'm
Okay.
at the
Just
door
follow
already.
behind him.
We're all going to the door except for Fern.
Okay, as you push
Face your fears.
on
Face your
the
fears. Face your fears.
the cat door, it doesn't seem to budge. It is somehow locked from the inside.
I nudge
Interesting.
at Gnome Hauer.
Hey, look up, buddy. I think that's another way in too.
No, Gloria knew this was going to test us, so I trust Gloria. I want to rot the door.
You want to what?
Rot the door.
Rot.
I
just
think
gonna-
that's a bit of a stretch.
No, I can't open up like my own portal like into the door,
Like into the cat door, maybe?
or like cut it out. Just like cut out enough of it to just go.
If
With what?
I
It's just
like,
any of my mushrooms.
I don't think you
Have
can
you
cut
ever
a
put
door
a
with
mushroom on a
mushrooms.
door and then it opened that door for you? One of those mushrooms. Those really cool
You know,
mushrooms.
those mushrooms. We all know what he's talking
Sometimes
about.
they look like they have teeth on
Chastain.
them and the keys kind of shape.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
watching him start
it's
smearing
just
a
a
mushroom on the
mold
freaking
that's-
wall.
It's just a mold that compromises the integrity of the door.
Yeah, that's mold. That's not necessarily a mushroom.
it like I kind of like that idea. Apparently I have a stick with a nail in it. Could I use that? And then just kind of.
Mushrooms are a form of mold.
Try to.
They're the
Did I
fruiting
hear
body.
stick with a nail? Oh, heck yeah.
Hey,
You're gonna just.
Pause for
Hold on.
botany.
Also,
Hold on, I gotta process this. You're trying to say that because mushrooms are a full form of mold, that you're able to make all kinds of mold?
Not all.
Okay, so
Just the one that's most
my
convenient
point.
to me in this moment.
Exactly. So that's my
yeah,
point.
I mean, it's more
So,
of bacteria than anything.
Back to
but yeah.
Lilac. You wanted to try and just knock a hole in with your plank with a spike in it.
Yes, and if Jasper is willing to lend his shovel and use it like a hammer or something.
I'll probably like just see her just do what she's doing, and then obviously like she's waiting for me, and I don't get the message for like a good couple of seconds. And I'm like, oh,
oh, my bad. Sorry about that. I was still worried about the mushroom deal that was happening over here. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're still wearing the wrong hat. You should have switched back.
Oh, frick.
Also, sorry, I have it backwards. Mold is a type of fungi.
Okay.
so what's the plan, Lilac? Are we we're hammering it open?
Yes,
Fungi,
we're
not
hammering, like, a
mushrooms.
circle wherever the mushroom circle is. Just kind of that's our blueprint.
Oh, so the mushroom circle's the blueprint, and we're hammering your nail into it.
Well, okay, we're kind of perforating it.
Perforating is great.
You're chiseling that bad boy.
Oh, we're doing some chiseling work.
Okay, so in Phantom
Yeah.
Menace, when they're trying to lightsaber through the door and they just make like a
I
circle.
see.
Like
So then-
Squid Games with the cookie,
Could-
you know, they take the freaking pick and
Then
they
let's. I have a
scrape at it.
proposal for the GM here. Could we do it like
Okay.
this?
What's so hard to understand?
Gnome Howard does put the mushrooms on, and the mold sets in like a little bit, but obviously not enough to put a whole hole through the wall. Then Lilac puts the nail in, and we do basically exactly the whole Phantom Menace thing, and I'm hammering in, and we're chiseling open the hole with the guided circle that Gnome Howard did. Could we do that?
Potentially with a lot of rolls, but yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to do that because that's the only option we got. Right now.
All together. Okay. So
I go up to
Nomenhauer, I need you to
Jasper.
start with a weird roll.
put your cigar to it.
Okay, but like also couldn't like while they work on that, the three of us could like stack up and try to reach the doorknob?
Well, it's only two because us three are
wait.
working on this.
I was
I
gonna
rolled
say
two
there's
cats.
just
I don't
me
know
and
what this
you.
means.
Me.
You rolled a what?
I rolled two
Two
cats. I
cats?
don't know what this means.
Is that are
It's
those
definitely
sixes?
not two. Hold on, there's a one. I think that's a 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Because if you see a 1, it's got to be a 6.
Okay, so 13, that is a success. So you do grow some mushrooms on there that I guess mess with the structural integrity of the door a little.
Nice.
Eat that in a
Um,
bit.
Phase 1
Jasper,
complete.
I want you to make a help action, which is I actually don't remember what that is. It should say help out.
Okay, it's
cool.
sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. So
it's
make a
cool.
sharp check.
Help out is cool.
No, Sharp's
it?
investigating. Read a bad situation.
Oh, am I looking at it wrong?
Help
Okay, I'm
out is
sorry.
cool.
I was look. It looks like I'm looking at it wrong then. Charm down.
Hold on.
Manipulate someone. Cool. Highlight cool. Act under pressure
If you go to
and help out.
rules, yeah, click the arrow for help out, and it says plus cool.
Help
When
out
you help
will
another
be
hunter with a move, they are
cool,
making
yep.
roll plus cool.
I was literally just
So
looking
roll
at the
plus
stats section, but that works cool. Okay, it's a straight roll for a little old Jasper, and that is not going to be good
Great shot.
whatsoever because that is a
Oh.
6.
Oh,
that is a 6.
Mhm.
Okay. Lilac, it is your turn to roll act under pressure, but you also get a -1 for the help failure from Jasper. Jasper, you can mark
Wow.
1 experience.
Okie dokie.
It helps so
Nice
much. It was
going,
negative.
Jasper.
dang, 9.
Sorry, guys. Oh, okay.
Nine,
Oh, it
so-
would have been a 10 though.
Would have been a 10.
Mixed
Wow,
success.
ruined things,
You
Jasper.
start getting the nail through, but
It's all me. It's all my fault.
you see lights flickering on from inside from the loud banging of a shovel on a wooden plank with a nail puncturing through their door.
Oh yeah,
Makes sense.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Makes sense.
We're gonna get stepped on. We're gonna get stepped on. We're gonna get stepped on. We're gonna get stepped on.
Hey, Lilac, how's it looking over there? We doing good?
I'm not ready to break.
Don't go breaking my hat.
We're under sight. This
We're
makes
under-
noise.
We're making.
Uh,
I mean, if we need to make noise, we can make more noise. I don't know how that's gonna
No.
help though.
We don't need to make.
Did I start
more
making noise?
Can we all make less noise?
if we stop trying to get through the door.
Why we?
What if
why
I
would we do
cough
that?
while you smack it?
We
Hey,
should
man, I like
just
that
climb
idea.
up the drain spout. Like Nancy Bitsy Spider. Wait, spiders. No, never mind. Keep working on the door.
Are you telling me Gloria was right? The drain spout?
Wait, why are we stopping in the first place again? I don't know why we're stopping. We should continue.
I guess we'll just keep hitting. We're
Oh
just,
no.
Okay, I mean,
keep at it.
I was trying to figure out why are we stopping, but
I'll-
let's do it
I'll
again.
peek through the hole that you guys already made.
Okay,
I'll keep an eye out.
watch out for
So-
squirrels.
You continue to knock holes in the door until eventually you see people moving through the inside.
Like, just it's really obvious to all of us, kind of thing.
No, Dewdrop said he was looking through the hole,
Okay, so only he
so he's
sees
keeping
it.
an eye out, and he sees people moving around on the inside.
Hmm.
Guys, we gotta stop.
Why are we
They're
stopping
here.
now? Who is they?
The humans.
Drain spout. Rule number 1: avoid humans at all costs. Go to the drain spout.
I stop
go!
hammering and I make sure that my regular gnome hat is tightened. I light a new cigar.
I've been waiting for those guys this whole time. I'm ready to fight them. I can take them. I promise you.
Fern starts running to the drain spout.
Where are
Do you
you
know how big
going?
they are, Jasper? Look at the hole you made. Look at the size of them.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job, right? It was pretty good progress.
No, look at the size of the humans compared to us.
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and peek through the hole that we made. How big are they?
5 to 6 foot tall, so 5 to 6 times taller than you.
Yeah, that's gonna be one tough cookie to crack, but I don't know. You give me an extra shovel,
It
and I'd
starts
be able to
walking
take it.
towards you, and you can feel the vibrations of each step it takes.
Oh gosh. Okay, we're leaving.
I start
we're
This
leaving.
person is
I start
overweight.
running.
We're
Fern
leaving.
is gonna run and start clambering up as soon as she gets to that drain spout.
My cigar has been dropped.
Okay.
It's probably like in the little wedge of the hole, and I'm also gonna start sprinting towards where everyone else is sprinting.
Fern, make your act under pressure roll to start climbing.
It's tough, I think. No, it's that's sharp.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I don't know. I just need.
You gotta stay
tweaks and
calm and
things.
collected. You gotta keep your cool.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait.
10. It's a 10. It's a 10.
10?
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. You start making your way up, no
Oh.
problem. Who's
Okay.
right after her?
I am.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're on my ankle again!
Holding on. Holding on.
Did I roll for that?
I feel
Yeah,
so
we're
much
just
Try
lighter
and hold
now.
onto her ankle.
Dude.
I'll let it slide this time. Okay, who's after her?
How far are the humans? Like, how long until they get to the door?
About 10 seconds.
Can I, as a diversion, can I just go, meow, meow?
Make a manipulate someone, so a charm check.
Oh, I have -1 on that.
Yes.
It's a 9.
Oh, wait, with the -1?
Okay.
With -1, it's a
Dang.
9?
His rolls are
With
great.
-1, I rolled 2 5s.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Rolls are great.
Yeah.
You hear them
Carry
go, Skittles, you're inside. Who's out there?
Meow.
What? Everyone's name's
So it does distract, but they do know that something else is out there that's not their cat.
Oh.
And then I sprint away.
Okay. Who's up next?
I think it would
I'm
be
climbing that downspout.
it'd be Dewdrop, then me, then Gnome Howard
Okay.
is the next order.
Dewdrop.
It is. Oh, it's a 7.
Ooh.
7. That's a mixed success.
Thought I
You're
had a
making it
modifier.
up,
Yeah.
but you loosen 2 of the nails holding this thing in, and it's a little bit wobbly now.
Oh,
God, it's getting shaky
your-
going up there.
The other 2 now have a -1 to their rolls on the way
Oh
up.
no! I'm sorry, guys.
you said this was plus our cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not been having any luck with these kind of cool rolls, so
This is the one. This is the
I
one.
believe in you, bud. I believe in you.
it's a 7.
Okay.
7.
I got scared because
Okay,
I thought it
you're
was 2
making
ones
it
for a
up.
second.
But the this whole thing is like about to fall off. It's very
crud.
loose now.
I would like to extend my shovel out as a support, or like an object for Gnome Howard to grab when he gets into range.
Okay. I'll say that's a help action. So you are making a natural roll, Nomenhauer. A natural cool roll.
There we go.
-1, a +1. Yeah.
Love to see it.
Is this taking Raptor too? Or I'm sorry.
7.
Whoo!
I'll say
Sprinkles.
yes. Sprinkles is coming with a 7.
Yeah.
You break off the bottom of this water spout, but you are making it up. But you guys will have to
Oh,
find
shoot.
another way back down.
I don't think that was going to be our route down anyways.
So
what about inside the downspout?
you climb up the downspout, and there's a small window into the attic where you see a hole that is not necessarily the size of a squirrel. Like, you'd imagine that being kind of small. This thing is probably big enough for you guys to fit. It's like this large. So you guys can probably fit through the hole.
All right. I mean,
So
go
I'll
through
say
it.
it's not too difficult to make through, and you guys hop into this attic.
Okay.
And you all are inside.
You go first,
No.
Jasper.
Face your fears. Face your fears.
All right. I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Lights a new cigar.
Nomenhauer, before he even lights the cigar, you can see the glowing figure of the squirrel further down in the tunnel.
I put my hand out. I go,
All of you can see its glowing red eye.
oh, okay.
I can see that. Oh God.
Hey,
Just one glowing red eye.
hey, Nomenhauer. I thought
And
you were the only
then-
one supposed to see that.
No, everyone could see the one glowing red eye.
No, I'm just saying,
Oh, okay.
like in character.
Um,
I mean, I don't know, dude.
You guys then also see 2 large eyes that are probably 3 times the size of the squirrel's eyes, glowing yellow. As you light the
What is
cigar, you
that?
can see through the whole thing, through the attic. There's insulation everywhere, and one of your ashes falls down and lights part of the attic insulation on fire.
Good job,
You're
Jasper.
on a time crunch now.
I spray it with water.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
Good job. That's
reaction
not
there.
difficult at all. The fire goes out.
You're no longer on a time crunch.
Don't worry, Jasper. Gloria's got you.
Thanks.
I continue to smoke.
You do see
Put
that
that
there
cigar out, man.
are 2 normal-sized squirrels and 1 massive squirrel.
Spiders,
There you go.
fairies,
This
dark
massive
creatures,
squirrel-
guardians,
Yellow
massive
one.
squirrels.
Is probably 2 feet tall.
It's like 2 of us together.
I'm gonna need a bigger shovel.
What do you guys do?
Can I pull something out of my hat?
That's a good time for
Sure.
that.
Make a weird check.
Yeah, something good. This is a 12. This is a 12.
With that 12.
Feel it. Come on.
She brings out this freaking,
Fail. It's 4.
what do you call
You
it?
failed?
Slingshot.
Almost the same thing.
Hold on. What'd you say?
A 4.
Yes, a 4.
A 4? Go ahead and mark experience. Has anyone marked 5 experience yet?
I'm at 3.
Okay. If you mark
You're
5,
already
you
at
get an
3?
improvement.
I get
my
an improvement?
gosh.
Yeah, if you scroll down, there's a section on improvements.
Mhm.
So if you fail 5 times, you clear all of your failures and mark one of those.
And you can choose whichever
Sometimes
one,
it's
right?
good to fail.
Yep.
Nice. I do like that system, though.
Yeah, it's fun. So,
Okay.
what do you guys do? You guys are now face to face with 2 normal squirrels and a massive squirrel.
I'm gonna step up forward and I'm gonna put the cigar
Wait,
out.
rule
Actually,
number 2.
put the shovel onto my back, hands
When
up.
you put the
Avoid
cigar out,
creatures.
it is
Animals are
pitch
usually-
black
They won't
in there.
harm
You
you.
cannot see anything
I'm gonna relight it.
other than the glowing eyes.
I'm going to relight the cigar.
Okay.
Put it back in my mouth.
Look, we don't mean any harm. We're just looking for this specific item. Okay? I know you guys are really protective over like nuts and stuff. I don't
As
really
you
know.
get as you
but,
look forward, you see the giant squirrel actually has the amulet around its neck.
yeah,
with-
that's what we're looking for.
Electrical wire holding the tied together to hold it on its neck.
Yeah, if we could just have that right back, we'll be A-okay. We'll be as square as a circle, or whatever people say.
Jasper, I think you have to
see it
challenge
reach
him.
behind it and grab a handful of acorns and chuck them at you. I need you to make a act under pressure roll as he throws a hailstorm of acorns at you.
I was gonna try to hit them, like straight up hit them like a baseball player.
See, that would still be fine. You can do that, but it's still the same roll.
Yeah.
Please be hitting him.
It's a 10.
Nice.
Awesome. So you hit the acorns out of the way when you swing. And
No, I was gonna
now
hit it
what
towards
would you guys
right at
like to
him.
do?
I'm gonna hit right back at him.
I'm gonna say that it hits towards them, but it doesn't hit and do any damage.
Now, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's where I was just aiming, though.
So, yep. Who
Alright,
else wants
guys.
to take an action?
Guys, I don't think they
I'm gonna
want to
reach
play
into my
around.
spore pouch, and I'm just gonna throw out some spores. Obviously, these ones are gonna be specifically some cordyceps.
Oh, this really is the
What
last
is that
of Us.
word? What is
I have no clue what you're using, Mushroom Man, but you keep doing your magic, bud.
Yeah.
What you get?
So
Yeah, they're-
cordyceps, they're the mushroom that The Last of Us is based off of.
Mhm, mhm.
So it's considered the zombie mushroom.
Zombie shrooms.
Yeah.
That's
So-
affecting the spiders right now.
Yeah,
Spiders?
tarantulas. Yeah, but the most well known is ants. So what it does is it infects them,
Yep.
and it makes them go up to these like high places, and then they sprout out of their heads, and then they release their spores from wherever they're at.
So he's trying to make zombie squirrels.
I'm
That's your-
making zombie
Alright.
squirrels. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to brain control them, specifically the large one that we want.
Make a weird check.
Yeah, I got a 9.
9.
Yeah.
You throw your spores. And normally this would affect smaller creatures, and it does seem to slow down the 2 small squirrels, but it doesn't seem to affect the large one.
Do I have control over them, or
No.
some like no?
It does slow them down, though.
All right.
Remember, this is something designed for ants, not for squirrels.
So it's affecting them somewhat, but not entirely.
I would like to be prepared for an
Ooh.
attack if that's possible.
Okay.
I don't
I
know if
wanna
that
shoot
like
a
helps or anything, but I figured I'd let
Pressure blast at the big guy. Which,
Okay.
like, if it hits him, it's a range attack that will also. It says it knocks back small foes. I don't know if these are small foes.
That would not be considered small in this case.
Okay.
Can I burn one of my luck?
Do the
Still
smaller
trying-
ones.
I'll shoot one of the smaller
Uh,
ones, I guess. Yeah.
Normally, I want you to burn your luck. I guess now it's close enough. Go ahead. So you want that to be a guaranteed success?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still you can't control them, but it does slow even the big one down.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead,
If I-
Moonshot. What were you saying?
Yeah, if I pressure blast one of the smaller squirrels, would that push them back or no? They're
Yes.
still- Okay, I'll target one of the smaller ones.
Okay. So we have the one with the glowing red eye or the one that has jagged claws.
How about glowing red eye? He's the one that got us here.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be 12.
know. Ooh.
That definitely hits.
11
And
plus
you
1.
blast that squirrel. It's on a support beam for the roof, and you blast it right off, and it falls down and lands in some insulation.
Ooh.
Who's next?
Ooh, cotton candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. So we got Lilac and Dewdrop up next.
I already tried
Uh,
something from the hat already.
Oh yeah, you tried to pull something out of your hat.
hmm Now, this isn't nearly as structured, so if you guys don't want to take an action as of right now, you can let somebody else go. There's no like initiative or anything in this.
Yeah, I think I'll forfeit my turn. All I have is a sickle, and I don't want to get up close to these things.
Yes, you'll probably have to. Yeah, it
Throw
seems
it
like-
at him.
I mean,
it
when
at
when it comes down to it, yeah, but I'll just have my sickle ready in hand.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, who's going?
Can I go again, or can we re-go?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
okay.
Sorry, hold on. I'll let Lilac go. I just wanted to ask.
Okay. Long shot. Can I try pulling from my hat again?
I'm gonna say no because you failed.
Okay. Can I step on its foot? The small one's foot?
You
So
can
funny.
run forward and step on one of the small one's feet.
You're gonna run all the way up to them just to step on their feet. Okay,
That's wild.
That's
Okay.
I-
BD
I'm
right
crazy.
there.
He's fearless.
Now, are you
It's
doing the one with the
amazing.
glowing red eyes that fell into the insulation, or the one with jagged claws?
Jagged claws.
Okay.
No,
Make
which
a
one?
kick some butt roll, which would be tough.
I mean, if someone ran up to me and stepped on my foot, I'd be a little mad.
I'd be swinging.
I'd be swinging.
I'm just saying.
That is 7.
A 7?
Mhm.
Okay. You definitely step on its foot, but in the process, it shrieks, and you are now stunned, and cannot move for the next few moments. I'll tell you when you can move again. You're paralyzed.
Okay.
Wait, where is she exactly stunned?
Right in front
On the
of
flip.
that squirrel, the one with jagged claws, and
Oh gosh.
kind of close to the big one too, because she ran forward.
She's so brave.
Who else wants to do something?
Fern, do something crazy like that too.
I got a really gutsy move
think
here,
that-
guys.
Yeah, do it. Do your thing.
No, you're not gonna like it, so I'm gonna wait for you to go if you want.
Is it arson?
I was gonna say, are you gonna burn them with the cigar?
That's why you should do it before I take
He's
my
just gonna
action.
check the
All
cigar
right, so
over there.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the cigar out, or no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go pure exhaustion. Flick the cigar into the insulation, and then run right up to the jagged clawed squirrel and swing my shovel at it.
The insulation starts catching on fire and it starts to spread rather quickly. And go ahead, make a kick some butt roll.
I would
So
like to.
tough.
I don't know if Tool Master counts in this because I'm using my shovel and it gives a +1 harm.
Yep, you get a +1 on top of that.
Cool.
Oh, +1 harm?
Yeah. So it says
Okay.
it deals
So your
+1
shovel
harm.
should be 1 harm, so this will be a 2 harm.
Nice. And you said this is a kick some butt.
Yep, and did you go to the big guy or the small one?
I went to the one that stunned Lilac, so I believe that is the small one.
Okay, the small one.
Jagged claws.
The claws.
Jagged
Yeah.
claws, yeah. So
You can use your luck?
13.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
need that. How do you want to do this?
Oh, am I killing
Yes.
You killed it.
it? Okay. So I'm gonna go right up to it, straight up like my left foot comes out, steps on. It's like a full anime moment. Steps onto the ground aggressively. Dust picks up. With my shovel, I'm swinging like a baseball bat. And be like,
Hey, how you doing? This is gonna hurt.
and I clean cut, sever its head from its body as its head still conscious is swirling, and it's spinning and falls while still alive, looking at me, smiling at it, and its body just like hovers and spews blood and then drops after a few seconds.
Okay. Moonshot, you seem to be up next with Fern.
Okay, sure. Fern is freaking out seeing all this fire and the insulation, but she's gonna try to keep on focus, and she's gonna try to pressure blast again, the one that she already knocked into the insulation, I guess.
So that'd be
Okay,
the
Try
big
go
to
one.
ahead.
keep him there, like pin him with a high-powered blast of water, so that hopefully he'll just get trapped.
Go ahead.
I don't know, something like that. 11.
Ooh.
11.
This is where the
That
big
is a
boy
success.
rolls.
You knock that squirrel and it falls back down. And right as it just got itself and climbed back onto something, you knocked it right back down. This time, you hit it so hard, it goes flying back, and there's a random nail sticking out one of the boards, and it goes flying into the nail and gets stuck.
Rat skewer!
Nice.
All that's
Squirrel
left is
skewer.
the big squirrel and all of you. Lilac, you are starting to regain movement, but
So the
you
big
still have a
squirrel's the one
-1 on any roll you have for the next couple seconds.
Sorry.
I want to.
I was just double checking. So the big squirrel's the only one left, and that's the one she skewered into the wall. Yes.
No,
No,
the
no,
little
I
one
skewered
is
the other
the one that
little-
got skewered.
Okay.
With the
There
red
was two
glow
little
one.
ones.
Still
The one with
standing
the
there,
red
bud.
eye is the one that just got skewered.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Big one standing tall.
I want to charge forward on Sprinkles, and so with one of my sticks, I'm gonna joust. But instead of trying to go straight for the squirrel, I'm gonna try to hook the pendant and just kind of like
Okay.
skirt
Make an
right
act
past
under
it.
act under pressure roll. So cool.
Hey man, this one's for Narnia.
8.
Aslan.
8. Mixed success. Okay, so you definitely knock the amulet. No, you hook the amulet, but it's still attached firmly to the squirrel's neck. And it's going to take a swing at you for... Oh, no, it's going to bite you.
Do I get a chance to dodge?
No, it's because you're mixed success. So I
You're
actually
gonna
don't
get
roll for their
rabies.
attacks. Their attacks happen whether you succeed or fail.
Can I do anything to kind of help at all?
Not really. He rolled an 8. If he rolled a 9, it would be possible because you could potentially help. But you have or he bites you, and you now have a -1 ongoing until or while you're fighting this creature.
Oh, okay. Any harm?
1 harm.
Just 1 harm. Okay.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, the -1 sucks, but you know, only 1 harm's pretty good.
So who's going next?
Dewdrop, you got anything? Lilac, you got anything? Because I'll go, but y'all need some support. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Dewdrop. Come on, Dewdrop.
I believe
Get in
in
there.
this.
Rush it.
Dewdrop, have you
All
read
right.
your moves?
Yeah.
Have you
just
read what
scared.
could go wrong?
I was wondering if I should try that.
Just a little
You know
recommendation.
what? I'll do it.
Do
What
it,
could
bro.
go wrong? I forgot. I charged with my sickle at it. I guess I'll go for its leg. I'm gonna go for its foot. I tell
'Cause
myself
Achilles.
I want me a lucky rabbit's foot.
Ooh.
Okay.
Never seen a
So
rabbit before.
I'll say, what are you going to do with your 2 hold? You can either inflict 1 harm, reduce someone's harm suffered by 1, or take 2 forward, so +2 on any act under pressure roll.
I guess.
And you can do either one of those twice, or any mix of them.
You do a mix of them.
Yeah, so you have a hold 2, which means you can choose 2 out of those 3 objects, whether it's 2, you can do 2 harm or 1 harm in another option or whatever.
So I can reduce his the harm he suffered, along with inflicting 1 harm to the squirrel.
If you wanted to, you could.
You know, I'll do that. Yeah.
Nice. Chemistry, you get to reduce 1 harm from that, and then you do inflict 1 harm on the squirrel. That is the first hit on the big one.
Bling, bling.
Oh, heck yeah. I got you, bud.
So, who's going next?
Okay.
I'll
I've
say
got
enough time has gone by, you don't have that -1 anymore.
Okay, cool. I'm taking a look at the moves. I see a gnome gusto.
Gusto.
Is it possible to get the big guy to? Can I inspire and rally him as an ally?
Oh.
Make the big guy an ally?
Yeah.
No, so the way that works is you could actually use that to inspire any of the other guys in your party to have a +1 to their next roll.
Bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. I like
So
it.
you would roll plus charm, and if you succeed, you give +1 to them.
Okay, well I'll do that.
Okay? Roll plus charm.
9 + 2 is 11. Yeah, 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Who are you giving this gusto to?
Who's going next?
Doesn't matter who's going next, just choose somebody because they can go whenever. There's no next.
Fern.
Oh.
Okay.
Aw. Okay, we buddies now.
What do you
Okay.
say to
Friendship.
inspire her?
You faced your fears, Fern. It's time to save us.
Aww.
Okay. Glowing yellow eyes definitely on the list of things I'm afraid of, but for some reason, those words from Lilac, I feel like I can be brave. I can do this. Lorna, be quiet. I can do this. And I'm just gonna rush like headlong at this giant squirrel and hit it with my trowel, like a small little garden trowel.
Oh
Whack
my
it.
gosh.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So that's a tough roll, I guess. I'm guessing.
That's a kick some butt roll, so tough. Yep.
Okay. 6. Wait. What do I get from her? Plus, sorry.
+1.
So 7.
So that's a mixed success.
Ooh, you
so-
saved.
You definitely deal some damage to this thing, but in the process, it bites you, and now you have a -1 to all your rolls, and you take 1 harm.
Okay. But I'm no longer afraid of glowing yellow eyes because I've faced my fears.
Okay, who's
What about
up?
the red ones?
I would like to, seeing this.
She did kill the red one.
I killed the red eyes. I'm really not afraid of those.
So you got both of them.
I know.
After seeing this inspirational moment, I would like to, again, with my tool master, go up to the squirrel and try to like clip its Achilles to knock it down to its feet. The big one, knock it down to its
Yep.
knees.
Okay, roll some kick some butt.
6.
6, that's a failure. Mark another experience.
Can I say that I tripped?
Sure, you trip and you land right in front of this thing,
Mhm.
and it's gonna
Scorpion
bite you.
Knocked prone.
It's gonna bite you, and you take 1 harm, and you have a -1 ongoing.
Well, that's why you don't smoke and run, ladies and gerbs.
Okay.
Hey man, that's not cool. And I'd turn around and with one of my other sticks, I'd stab it in the chest.
Okay.
That's a 7.
7. You
Yeah.
hit. Was that including your -1? Because you got bit
Sorry,
earlier,
that's a
right?
6. Yeah, I forgot about that. 6.
Okay, so that's a failure.
Say it ain't
So mark experience, and this time it's going to smash a chunk of acorns on you, and you take 2 harm.
Ooh.
Can I give a luck on that? Can you do that?
Oh, there.
You can't use a luck,
ow.
but he can use a luck if he wants to negate the 2 harm.
Yeah, I'll take the harm.
Okay.
Eat that.
Can I pull out my hat again?
Go ahead, it's been long enough.
Uh, 8.
Okay, so...
We can see your screen.
Oh.
Yeah, we can see
That's
that.
fine.
I was gonna say we
I'm just-
lost the music.
Oh, you lost the music?
Yeah, just
Oh, it
No, I
just
think it was
re-
just
it
in a
just looped.
quiet.
it was on a lull.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's very.
I just
very
wanted to see if there was anything
subliminal.
quick here that would be fun. Nope. Okay. So, with that, I'll say you pull out.
A
Something useful.
toothpick crossbow.
That, cool.
That is really cool.
Actually, I like that idea.
Oh,
It's
let's
not a
go!
toothpick crossbow. It's just a little toy crossbow, but it has it'll end up doing more
Poison?
bludgeoning damage
Maybe.
than piercing. So it's got like the little
It's got a
it's like
green
it got
olive
a
on there.
boxing glove on
That's what I
that
was gonna
arrowhead.
I like it. I like
Awesome.
it.
It's hilarious.
Can I take one of Jasper's cigars and then light it and then
Ooh.
the crossbow sort of situation?
Yes.
The installation's
Roll-
on fire, right?
Kick some
Yeah.
butt.
Oh.
Yes, the insulation is on fire.
Get a
Oh,
bit
wait.
smoky in here, guys.
Crazy thing is, we don't really need oxygen because we're made of stone. But yeah, I mean, it's getting kind of stuffy in here.
Terracotta, actually.
Then how are you smoking that cigar?
I don't really know what magic happens. Okay, I don't even know
Did we
why I
take
have
fire
these.
damage?
I failed.
Yes, you guys would take fire damage.
Boo.
What'd you roll?
5.
I'm melting.
5. Mark experience. The arrow just goes wide and misses the squirrel.
I am literally 1 experience away from being able to get an improvement. I think that's kind of nuts.
Dude, you're at 4.
I'm at 4 right now.
moly.
I told you the system was built for you.
It
Just
really
go
is.
and
I love this
you
system.
touch cursed items, you just fail rolls. And
Hey,
you're like,
but
All the
me
risk.
clean chopping that squirrel's head off was dope.
that was cool.
You do choppy chop pretty good.
I
I
chop
did
chop
like the
pretty good.
squirrel skewer though. That was
The skewer was a close second.
Can I use a luck point for this?
I don't know.
Yes, you can use a luck point for that if you want to hit the squirrel.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so you
So
do
remove
1
the
point of harm.
experience?
Remove the experience, and you do 1 point of harm to the squirrel.
Nice. Use that luck.
You feeling lucky, punk?
You feeling lucky? Well, do you, punk? That's the actual quote, good sir.
Hey, Bucko.
Hey, how you doing? This is gonna
So,
hurt.
who's next?
Yeah.
I can take another whack at it with my little shovel, trowel.
Okay.
I was about to say, I got the shovel. That's mine. That's mine right there.
I was gonna say, did you steal his
He's
shovel?
taking my shovel.
11.
Dang.
11.
That hits. This thing is starting to bleed pretty bad, but it's still standing.
You just
I would-
gotta give up, big fella. You're already almost done over your ways.
I would like to uppercut
As you guys
it with
get a
the
little
shovel.
closer
Oh, yeah.
look, and the fire is producing enough light, you do see black smoke emanating from this squirrel.
I'm continuing with my
gosh.
uppercut with the shovel.
Okay, go ahead.
Still doing the tool
You going like
master.
vertical with it, or like
I'm
flat head
vertical.
up to it?
I'm vertical, that
Oh.
sucker.
Ooh.
6, 7, 8, 9. Because with my tough, 9.
And minus
Oh,
1 because of you.
dang.
Oh
got
yes, minus
poisoned.
1, so it's an 8.
So,
Oh.
that's enough to do this. You get
Come on,
uh
let me do it. Let me do it.
you do kill it, but in the process its teeth gash across your chest.
That's fine.
You take 1 harm.
I would like to describe a really cool way of doing this.
And yes, how would you like to do this?
So, as I'm super pissed about me tumbling after missing the Achilles, I'd like to, while my feet still like scorpioned up, roll like upright, grab the shovel from the ground, and from its crotch, using the sharp side of the shovel, cut clean up, cutting this thing in half, avoiding the artifact. Like I'm like go around it a little bit, and
Mhm.
as it's obviously coming down to bite me because it's like, oh hey, he's cutting me from my crotch, and so it's jamming its teeth into my shoulder as I finish it off, and it like stops for a moment as like red blood just spews up, and then it peels in half and plops to the ground.
And the artifact?
I grab it, lift it up, put it around my neck.
Guess who's wearing the acorn pants now, buddy?
Now, this artifact, the wire on it is causing it to hang basically down to your ankles.
I
Because of
don't
how
care.
large this
I
thing
I
was.
just did that for dramatic effect. After I do that, I take it off and just like kind of like wrap up the freaking wire so that way I can like put it on my back and tie it to my back.
I'm still hooked in it when you do that. I'm just like, "Oh, come on."
You're just getting like swung around over here.
So,
Oh,
with
sorry about
this,
that, buddy.
the fire's raging around you.
I'm
What
gonna
do you
start
do?
just spraying like a radius of water around us. I'm not trying to like put out the fire. I'm just trying to like give us a little area of safety.
Okay.
Keep us wet safe.
Gloria!
I like it.
I'm just spinning in a circle.
Every time you say
Any
Gloria,
place.
I think of Queen every single time. I would say, is there a window in eyeshot? Is that something I have to roll for?
I'll say there's a window on the front of the house. Because you guys came in from the back of the house.
Right, but we're in the attic, correct?
Yes.
So I was just saying, like on the like, is that still like on the? You're saying the front side of the house
Yes.
of the attic? Okay.
Because it's got a sloped roof. You came in from the back. The only exit's from the front if you're not going back the way you came. And
Guys.
you broke your kind of way out there.
We could slide down there and then possibly get hurt some more because it's getting close to daytime, or we could just jump through that giant window. I kind of like jumping through that giant window though.
So where are we landing?
We'll figure that out later.
Not the way that we came up, because I think that drain spout is broken. We should go to the other side.
To the window!
I just start running.
To the wall.
Okay.
Wait, isn't
Look
that
at
the
my
front
balls.
side though?
I'm gonna make a fun roll. Is everyone jumping out the window?
I am, yes.
No.
You know what? I'm going
I
with the
would
leap of
rather
faith.
look and see if there's a drain spout on this side first.
Okay. So the three of you that are jumping out the window, I want you all to roll act under pressure, and it's going to be an average roll. So whether you're going to succeed or fail based on the group's rolling.
7.
Oh. Well, I'd like to use what could go wrong in this matter.
I think that actually fits, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
to charge into immediate danger without hedging
Yeah,
your
that's
bets.
That's
Okay.
pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Still make your roll.
I'm gonna double up on the take 2 forward for the act under pressure.
Okay.
Oh
So
my
you're gonna
goodness!
take +4 to your roll.
I rolled a 10.
So you got a
So-
14?
So
14.
Dang.
14.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's a success, a mixed success. What'd you roll?
I have a 9.
A 9. So that's
Another mix.
okay. I'm gonna say because he got 14 and 2 mixed successes, that is gonna count as a success.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So you guys jump out and land in some bushes out in the front,
Balls to the
shattering the
walls.
glass as you go. But as you guys look outside, you do see the sky is halfway lit, and you have to get back soon.
Are we like
Gosh,
are
we're
like
gonna
parts of us
freeze.
turning to stone, or is it just like it's once it's all the way up?
Right?
It's like
You're not quite there yet. There's no sun yet.
Okay.
Oh, we just see
but
the
you can
sun
see
peeking
the sun is
like over.
You see the light. You don't see any of the sun yet, but you see the light in the sky.
Oh, holy moly!
It's like 7 in the morning lighting.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to sprint to the wall.
Okay.
What about our friends, Jasper?
They can do it themselves.
The two of you, what are you doing who are still in the attic?
I was gonna
I'm
look and
gonna-
see if there's a drain spout on this side, but go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna lay down some more shelf mushrooms.
Okay.
Hmm.
Make a weird check.
Where's the jams, bro?
11.
I know. I was gonna
Nice.
say the music stopped.
It's so obvious because it's like they're so good.
I can get that one going again.
Like at one part when we were facing the scroll, it got real scary. I was like,
I saw that.
like,
I was
oh my
like,
gosh.
So, what'd you roll?
11.
11.
A
You
9
make a
plus
bunch of
2.
shelves heading
good.
down.
this is good.
So I'm assuming you and
follow him.
Moonshot. Yep, you guys just run down the front of this house that is now covered in spores, that's on fire, that has holes in its back door from the cat door,
I feel so bad for these guys.
that has a broken
Never
gutter
afraid of
system,
houses ever again.
and
we
you
really
guys
messed up
run
their house.
to the back. And you guys are all at the brick wall between you and the Home of the Pot hardware store.
We still have the rope hanging on the side that is
You
well attached
do.
at the top.
Ooh.
Yep.
Good guess.
Who's going
Oh.
first?
I got this. Clamber,
I'm gonna
clamber.
say you
Lilac,
guys
grab
rush
on.
up. What order are you guys going in?
I think
Whatever
Fern is
order-
going with lilac attached.
I think we
First.
should go in the order in which, like, who got down first.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, like who got there?
Then I
Okay.
can help you, Lilac. You might need to grab Jasper.
Okay.
So, Jasper, Lilac, and Dewdrop all get over the fence, or the wall, no problem. But, Fern and Nomenhauer, I need you guys to make an act under pressure roll as you're starting to feel your body starting to tense up because of the sun rising.
I would like
Okay.
to knock on the wall to see if it will open again.
Make
what
a
I was
weird
gonna
check.
No, it's a 3.
Okay, nothing happens for that. You can mark your 5th experience, and we'll address
Yeah.
that later.
11.
do. I wanted to do the same thing. He just said it before me.
Go
Can I
ahead, you
still
can
do it?
knock. Yeah.
11. 6 plus 3 plus 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, Fern, you start running and climbing real quick, Fern, and you make it over while Nomenhauer just knocks and the door opens and he runs through. And he makes it through before you.
Dang.
Do you still want me to roll?
No, you walked through. You didn't need to climb.
No, not for what was it? Not sharp. Because of
It
the
was act
sunlight.
under pressure.
Oh yeah.
That was merely because you were going to be climbing over the wall at that point.
Oh, okay.
But you walked through, so you're fine. So,
Yep.
you all have made it back to the Home of the Pot department store. You have the amulet with you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go
We
ahead
should
and
hold off and bring it back to
I was gonna go
Terry.
put it back, honestly.
Okay, so
Is that what you were saying?
run.
Two?
No,
She
She
well,
said she was gonna
Terry?
hold off on it.
like just I still don't trust Terry.
Oh, I thought you said bring it back to Terry.
Oh no.
Look, guys, I think we should just go put this back. I mean, it looks. I don't know what else we need to do with it.
Lilac, don't you want the couch? Think about the couch. Gloria told me to tell you about the couch.
Yes. But we might have
Sleepover.
been- that's true. But we might not be alive if Terry gets this back and he's the evil one. So
But it said
Yeah,
it helps
wait.
them with their garden.
Wait, what do you mean the evil one? He's
The
literally.
squirrels
was-
are evil.
Are they at
Yeah.
the top of the
I
wall?
don't know. Those squirrels were kind of nuts.
Oh.
You were holding on to that for so long. You little.
Yes, I was.
Guys. I knew it. Just too smooth, too nonchalant.
call me crazy, but I've had this weird feeling about Terry since the beginning. And could
I
be
am gonna
wrong.
call you crazy because that's weird. He's been there since like we were born. That would be a weird.
weird is good.
Where has Terry been throughout this entire process? Like,
I don't.
Are you telling me Terry's my dad?
Yeah, super
Oh.
weird. I mean,
Terry's here.
I would just like to
really?
point out.
Terry?
I would just like to point out the fact that as soon as we were born, I mean, this whole thing happened, and we've been on this crazy adventure. So I literally have no idea what he does. I barely even got to know you guys' names. So
you
I have
just gave
no
us
context.
really good advice. I honestly think we kind of have to trust him, but like we can be careful about it.
I think I trust what Gloria says.
Gloria, what do you think? She's oddly quiet about this matter. I don't understand it.
Are we all
Oh.
together, or are they up at the top of the wall?
Oh, I'm
You
past
are
the
all
wall,
together.
Oh, okay.
I actually put you all in the Home of the Pot map, so if you want to see that.
It's still the house for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta reconnect. That's why.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what it is.
Oh.
And bring everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, disconnected
Try
for a
that again.
second.
Bring everyone.
There we go.
There we go. So, you're all together here outside of the Home of the Pot hardware store. The sun is starting to rise. You can feel your stone forms returning. You have to make a decision quick what you're going to do with this amulet.
I'm gonna go put the amulet back, guys. We're probably gonna turn
Okay.
back to stone in like 35 minutes or.
Maybe we just
seconds, I
take
don't
a
know.
quick. Maybe we take a quick vote on it. I mean, there's 5 of us, so we can
It's
vote.
gonna be an uneven
Gloria's like
number.
that. That's the whole point. One of the sides will win.
I was gonna say, doesn't it need to be one
You
side
don't want
to
to vote
win
if it's
this?
an even number.
Guys,
It's
I
better
told you
if it's not.
I don't know stuff.
Gloria,
Okay,
you're so smart. All right.
Okay.
How many people think we should just put the amulet back?
me.
And I proceed to walk away towards towards the entrance.
I don't know.
My
I'm
job
a
is
little
that we
iffy.
should keep away from Terry.
like,
Harry was an interesting fella. What about that other lady he was talking about?
Janice.
Yes. I don't know. Do we trust them?
I'm gone.
I think
I think 3 of us voted to put the amulet back. I'm sorry. We don't
Oh, no,
really
man.
have time for a longer
We don't have time
discussion.
for this.
fair. Okay. All right.
Look, man, I just work here.
Hey, listen. We can always steal it back if he turns out to be bad. Then we'll steal it.
Good.
Okay.
Open
so
sesame.
You guys open the door and you run down to the
What?
bottom of the treasure room, and you place the amulet back on back on the pedestal.
It's like a glove.
Wow. It's so
Easy enough.
beautiful.
It's kind of weird
As
looking.
you do, your bodies start returning to their stone forms.
No.
I put a
That
cigar in
is-
my mouth as I'm freezing, like. Just
And
straight
that
up
is
just-
where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice,
Oh!
nice.
We're alive. I mean,
Clean.
sort of. I mean, we're
Beautiful.
stoned, but
That was. Pretty
I'd like
fun.
to thank you, everyone who watched this, and I'm excited to see what happens in part 2. And does anyone else want to say anything before we head out?
I mean, good job,
Until
everybody.
next time.
I'm glad everyone had fun. Hope everyone watching had fun. Sorry about the audio issues. No idea why my mic didn't come through for the first hour, which is wild. I'll have to double check on that stuff again.
weird even.
You'll just have to dub over it.
It's live streamed, so we're gonna re-live stream it, and I'm gonna have to dub over all of it. So that makes sense, yeah. But no, I mean that's it.
What's a zoo stream without technical difficulties?
Every single time, I swear.
But if people want to see the next one, they can tune in a couple of weeks or follow on
2
social
weeks.
media.
2
Or
weeks, yeah.
and is there like a Twitter or something?
Yeah, follow us on Twitter or X, however you want to call it, at Tabletop Dorks, Instagram, same thing. And of course, if you're on Twitch, make sure you're dropping that follow. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Twitch and want to find the YouTube channel, come over to YouTube at Tabletop Dorks. It's pretty much the same thing for all of the socials. And, we had a previous campaign. Last episode should be dropping next week if I can get that finished up. And then after that, we'll be doing part 2 of this one-shot session. So a lot of good D&D planned out for the next few weeks here. So I hope you guys are excited. And, yeah. Have a good night. I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening as well. I guess that's it for me. Any last words? Final ones?
This was fun. If you haven't tried it, you totally should. Yeah.
Definitely. And, yeah. Sayonara. See you guys.
Bye.